they like to send up will keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous Old Dark Blues. We are the Old Dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous Old Dark Blues.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for Brisbane v Carlton on the live reaction, the second of 4 opening round games. And I've decided just to avoid any scrubs, we're going to just leave it as the webcam set up, at least for the first quarter. But, could change it. Last time, I think the reason why a few of my graphics screwed up was because when I tried to plug in my camera, I unplugged a few other things. So we're good for tonight. Hopefully, a more successful stream than last night, and hopefully a better quality game. Now, I have tipped the Lions by a decent amount, and if you can see on the graphic, most people also have tipped the Lions by in fact, everyone's tipped the Lions by a good amount. So I'm kind of hoping that those predictions aren't as accurate as what they could be. Remember, leave a like. It's always a thing I ask for you guys to do before any of the live reactions. So I know we hit like 150. Let's go for I'll aim for 200. We're getting big amounts even in the 2020 days. So if we can get big amounts in shitty years of 2020, we can get big amounts in 2024, I would imagine. Alrighty. All right, let's see who's in chat. We've got 63 in. Lines by 34, lines by 26, lines by 60. Big margins. I don't know if big margins will be guaranteed. But that seems to be the majority pick. Let's get a live sub count up as well. Let's try and aim for 32.3k tonight. I do feel like overall opening round, there isn't a lot of hype for it. The average casual footy fan probably doesn't care about these games compared to a lot of you guys watching this. So I'm not too concerned if this doesn't do very well. I think round one is definitely going to be the more superior. I could see myself doing a Saturday afternoon. What would I do round one? Like a Sunday twilight, Free v Brisbane could pull in a heap more than this. It's weird. It feels like pre-season still. Yeah. But people need to just stop fucking having that mindset and actually treat this like the actual real stuff. I feel like 55 viewers. There should be more than that, realistically. But, anyways, if we can treat you guys to a good quality stream, then it should go up naturally. Yeah, I'm doing all the games tomorrow as well. I think, oh shit, I messed up the ladder. I just realized I messed up the ladder. I actually probably fix it right now. Let's see. Did I mess up the ladder? Yeah, it says Swans 0 and 0. It should be 1 and 0. In Nick's intro, I can't believe it says what a boner. I don't know if he meant that. I actually don't know if he meant that, or if Tony told him to do that game yesterday. Yeah, the game. Oh, good, you reckon? I thought it was pretty mid. I thought you said mid. I mean, fair enough if you think it was a good game. I thought it was like an average 5 out of 10 quality game. It didn't help how a lot of people treated that game as not proper footy. I've seen so many TikToks of people complaining about it. Cry me a little, River. Get over it. That's what I feel, but oh well. Whatever. 65 in. Hopefully we can get every single goal, even in these opening round games, is to get at 100 viewer mark at any stage. And maybe there's a forfeit. Oh no, no forfeit, but there'll be disappointment if it doesn't hit that goal. Did I see Sloan in goggles? No. Can you return the reaction to old photos? The last one that I uploaded, or one of the last ones that I uploaded, got like completely striked because it was sexual content that they told me, even though there was no sexual content at all. I don't have enough though. You can't really recycle. You know, it gets this. You know, gets to so much where you can't really do more. Gets to the point where there's no point. Like, I could maybe do one more, but I feel like one more is like the max. They do well. I think it's definitely consideration to do one more for the footy season. Yeah, we need this game to be close for a successful stream. That's my prediction. Who is the best AFL team from the 2000s? Let's say probably the Cats or the Lions. I'd say the Cats. Well, the Lions won 3 flags. The Cats, obviously just the 2. I'm not sure. You could say the Lions. Check the newest AFL post and you'll see. Yeah, I'll see it when I can. I don't really care that much about it right now. Currently just trying to get this fixed. So the ladder, I know it's so minor, but it's just like, I feel like someone's going to pick up on it and I don't want them to pick up on it. So that's why I'm going to do that right now. Just so people don't bloody complain, if there's anyone that will complain, but it just looks better if it's not like that at all. And I need to ask Egg Footy tomorrow about it. I was going to ask him today, but he's at the footy, so there's no point. He's not going to answer me. I'll tell you who's at the footy tomorrow. It's Studi. That's going to be a very interesting sight. Alrighty, so another minute of silence. We've just updated it right there. That's lovely how quick it's updated right there. It just updated as I fucking clicked a button. It's quick and instantaneous. If you're a member, put down the emoji of the side you think will kick the first goal. Nicole Duncan. I'd be lying if I said I didn't know who the fuck she was, but... I mean, if I said that I knew who she was, but let's not be disrespectful. Did you get your P's yet, bro? I haven't driven since my last test. I'm going to start getting proper lessons next week, because there's no point in getting my P's before I turn 21 now. Very close to before that happens. But I definitely need it. For example, today, I wanted to get a gym session in before the stream, and it was just a hassle getting there, but got a good little workout in, starting to get the gains. Feel pretty good. Good old gym session, and then a nice Friday night live stream, and not have to worry about work for another 6 days. I'll get a chance of winning up at quarter time. Fuck it. It's not like it's going to change the course of the stream. It's hot though. And you're very much timed out. You're an idiot, mate. So because I didn't respond to hi, you want to spam it 18 times and then you're going to get timed out for not... Like, mate, seriously. Hopefully this is a better game than last night. Yeah, hopefully, mate. Yeah, Chris, I still couldn't get my scoreboard working for some reason. Which is annoying. 44. It's a heat wave in all of Australia. Like this, I think, is also a pretty heated, will be a heated contest, but it's going to be like a pretty warm day. And I think in Melbourne, it's also pretty hot for the next 3 days. Today feels pretty hot. That's why I got the t-shirt. Normally I'm in the jumper, but I'm in the t-shirt. The nice old Ball Magnets t-shirt, which is a good fit. It's like, it's not just something you'd wear in the house or as an it's not an undershirt. It's something you'd wear. I could wear this out with mates and all that, or like out doing stuff. Really, your scoreboard's still... it's just the away one. Like, it's still stuck on 5. Look at this. I'm going to have to make a new one. It's just stuck on 5. So I've got to just... It's not that bad, though. It was... No one really cared after I fixed it yesterday. I had to do something else. But it's just stuck on 5, which sucks. I always like to see who else is streaming these games on at the same time as me. Not more for competing, just so I know. Just so I know who else has decided to. Yeah, Blue Abroad, True Footy. Viewers are never going to be high for opening round. Of maybe for Richmond Gold Coast. I think that's going to be the best. I think Saturday's the day for it, I think, because it's realistically a Saturday. What else are people going to do on a Saturday? Anyways, first bounce. We've got Eddie Maguire. Oh, no, never mind. He's Fox Footy. I thought for a second. No, we got... Who's this? What's his name? Matty... Fuck, what's his name? What's his name? He's pretty good. I forgot his name, though. And... Oh, almost straight away. I forgot his name. Someone can put it in chat. Matt Lane, I think. This guy. Not Matthew Richardson. This guy right now speaking. He's like a horse racer. Like he commentates horse racing. What? I forgot his name. Matt Hill or something. Something like that. I might be wrong though. Alistair it's not... Is it Alistair Nicholson? Then I'm obviously getting it confused. I don't think that's the person that... Now, realistically, even with how shit opening round's going to be in general, I would definitely take 32.4k burn of the week through these streams. Jason Richardson. But he's not the guy I'm thinking of. Just forget about it. Don't worry. It must be another guy. Surely someone knows who I'm talking about. It goes away so fast. Yeah, well, let me just slow it down then. Opening round straight into the trash can. Everyone's treating this as a fake game, just a fake round, because every team isn't playing, you know, not in Victoria, all of that sort of stuff. Let's go 6th there. But I just don't understand how preseason was so much more. There was more hype for preseason. How does that make any sense? How the fuck does that make any sense? Lions have had it all in their forward half here. Realistically, the Blues have had no opportunity yet. I really want this to be a contest, but ultimately, obviously, Brisbane to win. And my big call is for Brisbane to kick 5 consecutive goals. So even if it's a blowout, I'd almost take the blowout. I really would. Oh, they got 40k, which is actually kind of good. The crowds are going to be good, right? But I don't know about TV viewership. I really don't know about TV viewership. They can say all they want, but I really don't think TV viewership's going to be insane. It might be good, because it's Channel 7 and all the games and all that sort of stuff, Channel 7, but no guarantee. It doesn't feel depressing not going to the footy. Let the other states have their fun. And the first goal looks to be going to Brisbane. Hugh McCluggage. Oh shit, that's not coming through my headphones. Hold up, I gotta change that. I actually like how they have goals after every time. I used to hate, I not hate it, but I didn't like it whilst at the games. I was sort of against it. Like, for example, when Joe Danaher kicked like 2 goals in a row and they played Let It Go to hit back the lead, that pissed me off. But ultimately, I don't mind it. It's kind of unique. It made the sound. Yeah, but not for me. It did make it for me. Like, I could hear, it was just through the computer, so I thought I'd change it. Is it on? Yes, every game's going to be broadcast on Fox. I actually don't know if tomorrow's game will be Gold Coast v Richmond. I imagine probably, though. I imagine they probably would. You're texting. You shouldn't be doing that, though, mate. Unless you're in California, and I wouldn't even still... I think California, it's illegal, in Florida. Most states in America, it's illegal. But, like, you shouldn't really be doing that on a... Even if it's for a live stream of mine. 100 likes will be tough before quarter time, but let's try and get there. We've still got a few people here watching who haven't. I'm just going to test the audio levels. There's always like a little bit in me. It's like, maybe the audio shit, and that's why. There's a filter, yeah, on this mic. I feel like without a filter, you just putting yourself at a bit of a disadvantage unless you have a really good mic. But I haven't got a really good mic. Blue Yeti's good, but it's not really good. Oh no, there is a filter. Anyways, Carlton. Can they actually get inside 50? Or look likely getting one? They do not look likely at all. Lockie Young. He's going to be a major part of this game for Carlton if they want to win this game, to be honest. Hewitt. Hope it's a shootout. I really do hope it's a shootout. I know Alex is hoping this, would hope the same thing. And Mackay. There we go. He will be feeling the pressure. He always feels the pressure. He felt the pressure in the final series, but needs to kick this. Mackay. But yeah, that looked alright. They need more of that though. This is so dead. It's not really what I want to hear. Don't really want to hear the people shitting on the footy. But it does beg the question on whether they will bother doing it. I think they probably will do opening round again. I realistically think it's a money grabber. They probably made a lot of money from this, even though the fans don't like it. And Harry McCall, look at all those fucking Carlton fans in the back. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot I've got to manually change this. What the fuck? What are they wearing? No, it doesn't really feel like pre-season when the game's on Channel 7. And not as much after watching yesterday's game because I've sort of gotten used to it a little bit. The top tier was full of people wearing suits. I want to look at the replay about that again. NRL should go to Melbourne during opening round if it happens again. I hope they don't. Because I don't want NRL to take over anything in Melbourne. Fuck that. Lockie Neal's going out to the rooms. It's not good for Brisbane. Good for the game, I guess. Hewitt. So, obviously, Carlton without Walsh, without Wiedering. But I think people might be underrating Carlton here. Because I know they had a pretty poor pre-season. But no one's really giving them a chance. Except for if you name Nick Valerio and then you're giving to Kip them. But, yeah, he's only tipping them because it's fucking Carlton. The NRL never take. I know it will never take over, but like still, I'd rather not. I'd rather the NRL not get any more popular here. It can get a little bit more popular, but I don't want people to move codes. And I know a few that have actually in Melbourne. They used to be a big AFL fan, and for some reason are now NRL. Good tackle. Lions handballing it over the top to Danaher. Danaher wide finds Wilmot. And finds Kadeen Coleman, who's normally in the defence. And that's going to be a goal. Rayner plays on. And the Lions have their second. Fast scoring start is what, honestly, a lot of us would have expected here. I'm nearly done with McLean edit. You suggested McLean. Oh, McLean. Yeah, I remember you asked for me to do an edit. Yeah, sub goal tonight's 32.3k. We gained like 30 last night. Let's gain 30 again. 30 on a shit stream is good. Best game of all time would have to be Swans Richmond 20. Oh, that was the shittest game. I didn't even watch a second of it. I remember that was during the phase where I'd just be on like playing Fall Guys instead of playing Evo. I remember I was playing Evo with Geordie Pluto and UCAT. I didn't bother watching the game. Why would I have bothered watching that shit game? Yeah, Mark at the Gabba would love that. Oh, the Demons graphic is also the wrong colour. Oh, great. I'll do it at quarter time. Doesn't matter. Quick, easy fix. Oh, Mackay was there. Kerno. Starcevic, he hasn't got hair. Coleman. Oh no, Archie. Neil's back. That's alright. That 14 games and 14. An all-time low, you reckon? It was more than 14. I mean, we all thought, it's sort of similar to this. We all thought it was going to be good, but then it just got really shit. Because the quality of the game sucked. There was lower scoring. Shorter quarters. Low crowds. In the Gabba, who couldn't go to the games. You know, no one realistically wants Tuesday night footy, even though, like, if it's on, you'd watch it. But it's a bit like the BBL, you know what I mean? Like, you're not actively watching every BBL game. To Koning inside 50. Kerno wins it. Owies needs to pick it up cleanly. He sort of does. Not really. Better skills than last night. Yeah, I know. Wednesday, like, you just can't really do Wednesday night footy. And you won't get high crowds for that. Just a rip-off of mini gather round. Gather round is so much better than opening round. It's not even funny. For starters, Adelaide's just a better city in general. Not overall, because Sydney obviously shits on Adelaide, but like for footy and just the overall appeal and interest and all that. Like, yeah. Anyway, hit the like button, guys. Pretty good start to the game, at least. If people watching this realistically think this feels like preseason, they are smoking a bit of cocaine because it feels like a regular game when you look at the crowd and all that. They're only saying that because the season opener of Richmond Carlton hasn't happened yet, and because we haven't seen a game at the MCG, and because it's freaking 8th of March as well. Neil goes back. Leicester goes long, and he finds Gardner. Brisbane look pretty efficient here. Smoking. Oh, you can't really smoke cocaine. You're right. You know what I mean, though. Just probably could smoke cocaine if you tried. My best AFL games list: 1 Port Adelaide West Coast EF. 2. I still think you probably have Essendon v North higher. It's just a better game. From the sounds of it, imagine I went to that or streamed it or so. Like how entertaining that would be. Although Port Adelaide West Coast was very entertaining. I was watching that live and it's soccer from the ground. And that's a goal, I think. I know the umpire will go upstairs. That's a goal. Zorko kicks it off the ground. So fast start. Brisbane 2 in a row. If they go 5 in a row here, that's a big call. Out and done with. Pretty much just not having to worry about the big calls. No, that doesn't look like Sard touched it at all. They're playing a song that they don't normally play because Zorko wouldn't be a prominent goal scorer. Is Chunky in the chat? What's Chunky probably said something really stupid. I don't even know if I want to read this. Chunky has said, I don't enjoy footy anymore after... Jimbo, Chunky just trolls with every comment he makes. I don't take him seriously anymore. He's starting to annoy me. Like, you can troll a little bit, but when every comment's pretty much is like just taking a piss to piss you off. Are you rivals with Egg? No, I'm not rivals with Egg Footy. He's probably going to help me out with something tomorrow. Score if you can't get worse than that. Yeah, that was an all-time low, for sure. Doherty, that's bad news for Carlton. He's one of the more important players. It's not a troll comment, I'm serious. That could also be a troll comment. You do still enjoy footy. That just sounds dumb. Oh, you lost the grand final by 2 points, so you're going to stop enjoying footy. Especially when you're going to be one of the best sides this season. Like, Brisbane are looking clinical here. Danaher. And that's going to be another goal. To Zorko again. So Brisbane are just clinical. Way too clinical. It could be a thrashing. Most games at the Gabba are probably going to be thrashings this year. Brisbane look like that complete side this season. Then my premiership tip. And Zorko has got it. So the Lions have the first 4 of the first 5. And they've got the last 4 of the game. 3, I should say. I need him to kick 2 more in a row. So I kind of want that to happen. And then Carlton just respond. Imagine we get a 6-goal, like a 6-5 goal first quarter. This is more entertaining than last night. KO is shit, Finn. Now I say that, and then you watch me like do a sponsorship deal with KO in a couple months. I know it's a bit hypocritical, right? But if KO reached out and were like, yeah, you want to do a partnership with us? Free KO for a year? Do you think I'm going to say no to that? I'm like, yeah, fuck, KO is the best platform I've ever used. I don't have any issues with it, everyone. Use KO and use my code. But I know KO won't bloody hit me up. Even though they should. I mean, brands should hit me up. And I don't want shit brands like Bikini Bottom Summer to hit me up, which I got last night. I want good brands like Sharon and all that shit. I don't care about the Scoops live stream, Thomas. I don't watch his streams at 1 in the morning. Especially not when I've got work at 5:30 the next day. Do you think I'm going to join a Scoop stream? Andrews gets the free. All right, Brisbane. Let's just get them the next 2 goals here, and then just sort of from there. So Brisbane's next 5. That's actually an old graphic, by the way. See the colours? And Packology becomes the first member. We actually haven't received a donation in any of my streams yet for live reactions.
Nick.
Appreciate it, mate. 30 months. It's a pretty long time. I'll just put you up on screen. So if you do want to have your name up on screen, becoming a member does get you that. Or if you're already a member and you want to renew it. So it gets me up and about a little bit. Keep track on how many goals line. Yeah, we got to keep track. I should almost chuck a little counter. It's not a bad idea, actually. I know it's sort of my idea, but counter. 3 or 5 right now. I'm going to get a better font than that. As much as I obviously want this to be close, I'm really hoping that this is like my best chance for it to happen. I know what Graz's comment is, and it's just something I don't want to do. I don't want to do any of the punishments, but it's one of the worst ones for round 1. So viewers are starting to go up a little bit, which is good to see. 3 out of 5. Come on, Brisbane. Looks like there's another goal, the chat say. Archie, yes, he's got it. The Lions are unstoppable early on, and I think Carlton, maybe they're just sort of a shit side this year. Overrated. Okay, 1 more needed, guys. 1 more needed. Don't go anywhere. My big call for 20... I know it's opening round and not the big calls aren't that interesting, but 5 straight to 1 straight. I need 1 more goal. I'll be so pissed off if Carlton score here. And I know you guys are going to want the not to happen, but I really want it to happen. Some of these goal kickers are so different. I know. It's good for Brisbane because it's different music and all that stuff. Carlton, will you be some team? I'm not doing any select video. Select cards came out this year, and not one person's asked me to make select videos, so I don't think so. I'll do team coach though, and I might do some select on my second channel. But there's a reason why everyone tipped really Brisbane by a big margin, and they haven't missed as well. Normally Brisbane are quite inaccurate. Here we go. This is extremely entertaining to watch. Here we go. Go Brisbane. Cameron, get there, get there, get there. They're hungrier for the footy here. They're winning more of the contested footy as well. Tackle. That's not high. You pay that high. Swear to God. I do get in touch with team coach, but I don't really like the way their social media department go about it that much. Like, they're sometimes good, they're sometimes shit. Oscar, go on. No, I don't want to sound like a pushy wanker, but I could do a big giveaway with them, like a collab post, my account and their account, and I give away a box of team coach. Go. Mark. Come on, Brisbane. Normally I wouldn't be cheering on a side up by 31-6 early on, but 5 or more consecutive goals. And I know it's not the biggest big call I've ever done, but still. That'd piss me off, wouldn't it, Ale? Try to read a bit, not as much shout when the... Don't want to spoil it. Wilmot. Been good. Carlton are missing out on Wiedering. They definitely do need him, and that's a fumble that's going to possibly cost them. It's not the most surprising start, though, to this game. It'd be more surprising if it was Carlton that did this, like they did last time against them at the Gabba. Yeah, I could ask him, but I don't want to sound like I'm pushy or anything like that. Wankerish. Hey, team coach. You wouldn't mind sending me 4 boxes just because I'm relevant. That's still in. Blakers. Oh, way too easy. Andrews on Mackay. Mackay didn't like that. He's just like, fuck me dead. I'm not very well positioned there. That's not good. Well, the chat rate's spamming fast here. Yes! Go! Cameron! Yes! Come on! Sucked in, Graz, you wanker! Let's go! Big call has been completed. I need to make a graphic for that. West Virginia. Yes! I'm so far. I'm not that far behind, mate. I'm on KO, mate. Although, I'm going to try and see if I can get KO play because it isn't live. It's 15 seconds behind. Now there's nothing left in this game to cheer for. Now I'm just going to go for Carlton. That's what I'm going to do. A smashing's still entertaining if it's a really high scoring smashing. Think about it. Brisbane are on track. And I like to see Carlton. As much as I sort of respect Carlton, it's good to see him suffer. So they'd be suffering right now. Your K must have taken your... Yeah, but there's always going to be like a small little delay on streams. A 3 or so second delay. But you'd rather me not be ahead of you guys, though. Think about it, because then you get everyone watching spoilt themselves. Like, I don't want to be spoilt myself, but I'm going to be spoilt as long as I'm watching the games on the TV. And another free kick. This is a shit. This is such a shit start from Carlton. If we get to 100 likes, guys, if you really want to see this, I'll call Nick Flair and give him a heap of shit on call. If we get 100 likes by the end of the quarter. So hit that like button, and I'll give Nick a lot of shit. He goes for Carlton, by the way. Go on, get that like counter up. Everyone like it. I'm not just saying it for the sake of it. I'm saying it for a reason. Hit want to make it 7 goals for Brisbane. Their accuracy has been phenomenal so far here. And that is no exception. The Lions have kicked 7 of the first 8 goals. And I have... Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, hey, Chris, it's just happened again. My fucking scoreboard's stuck at 40. Damn it. Fuck's sakes. Why does it do that? I have to fix it for the next stream. Call Matthew. I reckon they could be slightly overrated this year, Carlton. It'd be fun to watch if you're a fan, though. I mean, tell you what. Alright, let me just quickly get the right font and all that. Apologies. That's not the right one. No, it isn't. That is. Just don't spam there, mate. Otherwise, you're going to get timed out. This sort of pisses me off that I'm having to do this. But at least I've got a score, you know what I mean? We aren't winning this anyway, so Skipper. Score's 44 now. I know you're probably like, oh, it's 44. Jimmy, stop spamming, mate. Like, I think it's a bit sad, sorry, if you're going to just join one of these streams on a Friday night and just be a dickhead like that. 24 likes away from giving shit to Nick, and it could get ugly. I imagine it's a 10-goal first quarter. I've kicked the last 6 goals of the game. So I can get rid of this graphic. Big calls completed. Let's, honestly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a 1-on-1. Sucked in Graz. Sucked in Graz. I'm not going to go to Coles, and I'm not going to go and bloody sneak in and be a wanker. You know, Chris, I would have probably asked you to film me going to Coles and be a dickhead as well. So they need someone like, if they've got Charlie Kerner down back, who's going to be kicking their goals apart from Mackay? This is so embarrassing for Carlton. It's a shock. This guy's using all the results. Yeah, look, because the sub count's going up. You're an absolute wanker, mate. I know Clarko got done for this, but I'll say it. You're a cocksucker, mate. What are your thoughts on the Clarko, like, match ban in the final? I think that's so harsh. I'm not homophobic or anything, but how's that homophobic calling someone a cocksucker when they're not even... mate, like, you know what? I'm not even going to get into this. This is going to cause political shit, but I didn't think it was bad. I wouldn't want to be a part of it as well, so I'm glad you got the big call right. Yeah, I know. I'll ask you to do a few other ones, though. But the thing is, there are so many worse things you could say. I never saw it as being homophobic. I guess if it, for some people it is, in a way, but... I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was way too much, but let's just not talk about that, because it's not a very good look. The Sam Kerr situation also crazy in the media, mate. They're way too sensitive. They're 20 years ago, and he'd be praised for calling him that. But I'm not going to say the word, even though I personally don't think it's that bad. But well, there's a difference. I'm not going to go to my boss and call him one. But he didn't say it for no reason. He was trying to defend his player, who got absolutely attacked unjustifiably. Like, fuck me. Anyways, the Blues are lining up here. They've kicked 6 of the last 7. The last 6 goals, realistically, the Lions. Hollands needs to kick this. And you just said I know I said the word. I won't say it again. I'm just for those wondering what the word was. And this guy spammed me again. So, yeah, just footy star, just hide. Hide. I do want Carlton to get back into this, to be fair, but still. Is that... It's Fogarty, not Hollands. Well, I've got it, I guess. There's something to be happy about, if you're Carlton. If they can get another one late, I almost feel like they'd be taking the margin with how much dominance the Lions have had on them. Oi, chat. Only 18 more likes, and also... We could get 100 viewers as well, which would be alright, but 80 more likes to give shit to Nick. Why do people join to troll? Yeah, but the thing is, right, that's not even funny trolling. It's just boring trolling. Like, you're just not even saying anything funny. Finally a goal from Carlton, says AFL go HQ. Yeah, I know. 2 goals. I wonder how Pommy and the lads from Blue Abroad are feeling. They wouldn't be feeling so great about this at all. And I don't blame them. But I think Brisbane are going to be the most difficult side to play against, like, at the Gabba, I think, this year. That's my prediction, like last year. I disagree that the game's boring. I would disagree with that, but... You can think that it's boring. I don't think it's boring. You can have a really rubbish game, but if the atmosphere is good, it makes the game a lot more exciting and enjoyable. Oh, the goal. Hidden. So 40 seconds. Can we see another late goal for Brisbane or Carlton? Probably more expecting to see one from Brisbane here. Are you streaming both? Yeah, I will. Yeah, trying to get as much out of it as possible. So feel free to join the streams. I know a few other people are going to be doing tomorrow's games. I know that for a fact, but still.
7 goals, 3 against the Gold Coast in 2017 is Brisbane's best start to a season in the opening quarter.
Oh, yeah, I might call Nick. If we hit 100 during quarter time, I'll call Nick. But he might not answer, but if he does answer, then I'll call him. This is a bad, yeah, it's a bad chat. Just hide it. Actually, I don't know. What did he say? Yeah, it's probably to hide. 14, 10, 9, 8. 3, so yeah, that's about it. No time to go. Pretty long quarter, but it was all Brisbane, obviously. Massive start. Got my big call right, so overall, I'll take that quarter for my sake. G'day, George. How are we, mate? Wonder, yeah, how many kilometres the Lambros got today. I know they'd be done by now today. I need watching this game. How'd you see the D's game? You wouldn't be happy about that, would you? Clearly not. Alright, quarter time. When we hit 100, let's call Nick Valerio. So, just whilst we wait. They are upset. Oh, they would be because they go for Carlton, wouldn't they? Yeah, that's fair. Send me a video of them like getting pissed off in the second quarter. That'd be funny. Didn't mind. It was frustrating, but I took it only round 0. Yeah, what do you think of round 0? A lot of people aren't seeing, like, I'm not really getting a lot of, there isn't really a lot of hype on the channel, like, for the streams and just in general, not just for the streams, but just in general for round 0 compared to in general. Can you send them a message on the stream so they can see? Get them to join the stream. Yeah, I can message him if you want. The first time you're able and I didn't have a chance, I just had to get it done. I don't think it would hurt. I think that's another troll comment, to be honest. 8 more likes. It's a good start for likes. I'll take it, to be honest. Carlton bottom 4. Oh, I did have him 4th, but I had a few people had him winning the flag. They're not going to make the grand final, I don't think. Bombers or Hawks next week. We're already moving on to round 1. Round 1, I think I'm more excited for round 1. I think I was always more excited for round 1, but I'm now definitely on the opinion for sure that round 1's the thing I'm looking forward to more. Over opening round, it would have maybe been a bit different if I was at this game. It would be more enjoyable. What did I miss? You missed a 7-goal quarter for Brisbane. They were absolutely unstoppable. And they couldn't miss either. Is that actually James? I don't know, but if it is him, he'd be arguably the biggest wanker in the community right now. And Chris knows. Woody Star knows. Any advice for streaming? Yeah, I mean, look, you just got to be engaged with your chat realistically if you want to retain an audience and keep your viewers, because I'm trying my best here, and I feel like if I wasn't engaging with the audience and I just didn't read any chat, I don't think I'd have 80. I think I'd have 50. Really. And, like, you've got to get your mic audio quite You've got to get on top of that as well, because if you have a crappy audio, it's going to be hard for your viewers to stick around. When are we doing Discord? Yeah, we can do Discord if you want. Sure. I'll have a look to see who's in the Discord, but I want to get Nick on. That's the thing. But we can do Discord if you want. I can maybe stream the game on Discord. If you put an F in chat if you would want me to do that. I'm only going to drag in. I'm only going to cop in if people are waiting. But if there's no one waiting, there's no point. So I'm not going to do it yet. Is the Gold King Challenge happening? Yeah, yes, mate. Is opening round going to happen every year, says Shandy. What do you want it to happen every year? I don't really. I like how the footy season starts earlier, to be fair, but it depends. If it takes away from the round one hype, that'll piss me off. But if it doesn't, then they can keep it if it doesn't really affect me. But it'd be nice if they switch things up. If the Saints are playing opening round, they got to switch it up. I'm gonna have an opening round, and I don't know, they definitely won't do this. But if they want to have it in different states, start the season with West Coast v like Hawthorn. Imagine how shit that would. Mate, Fox Footy has brought up the most random sponsor. Just says brought to you by Tradie Beer. Tradie Beer. Never had Tradie Beer before. Well, do we have enough time to call Nick? It feels weird, but like maybe instead just have like a longer pre-season. Just have like bring back the Nub Cup. That was never anything that I had a problem with, the Mab Cup. How do the other comments go through from that? I have no idea. Some comments don't go through and then that guy says that and it comes through. But whatever, just ignore it. That's what I had to like. You ignore that sort of stuff, particularly when he's saying stupid crap like that. I know the name's Michelle, but we all know it's not a girl. Because girls, they don't troll. I don't think there are any girls who watch my streams, and I'm not saying there are many, but they don't troll. It's always just 15-year-old guys. It's never really. I wouldn't really believe there'd be many over 18. If you're like a 21-year-old man and you're trolling, especially on like if I was under 18, that would be ridiculously sad. Girls mature earlier, quicker. But then at the same time, they're also very immature in their own way. Some girls that I know, but you know, I'm sure the females in chat will agree with me when it comes to the fact that they're probably more mature. And I'm not calling Nick because we didn't get 100 likes, which is a little bit disappointing. Will you go to the World Cup? Probably not. I'd like to go to the World Cup, but I don't think I'll go. Do the Blues even have the ability to respond, let alone will they? I mean, they may have the ability to respond, and they've messed up the bounce. So we've hit also, by the way, we've hit a bit of a milestone. We've hit 1,000 members among tipping competition in 2024. The fact that we've hit 1,000 members in, what, 3 days? It's pretty good. Considering it's opening round as well. I reckon if it was round one, I'd be able to have more. Opening round. No one really has much genuine interest in opening round compared to others. I'll call Nick if we hit the 100 viewer mark at any stage this quarter. We've got to set a new little challenge. And by that, you just stay on the stream. If everyone watching stays on the stream, we'll hit 100 viewers because more people will join. You need to come to Brisbane for the... I probably will go to Brisbane for the Olympics. But, mate, that's like 2032. So, it's like a bit irrelevant at the moment. And he's got it. They've definitely improved on their accuracy, the off-season lines. They've been, yeah, fixing it up in the goal avenue in terms of the big sticks. Another goal, 50-12. Not good for Carlton. The Carlton brothers in the stand. Yeah, all those Carlton fans. It's weird. Who's a better commentator, James Brayshaw or Dennis Committee? I'd say Dennis Committee, but I don't mind James Brayshaw. He's one of the better commentators. He actually calls the game how it is. Finally finished. Did you do it? Did you stay there for another hour? What do you mean by finally finished, Dylan? Those Carlton fans should F himself. A bit far there. Oh, detailing. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, I know you don't care much about Carlton, but if you see the scores on the screen, your team's doing pretty shitty. But normally when teams start with like 8 goals really early to like 2 goals, momentum, I just expect this game to be like a really, like, I feel like we could see both sides scoring 100 in this game. I reckon we could see like 135 to 102 scoreline. So I'm going to say it right now. The scoreline will be 135 to 102. And then if it happens, Dan Gorringe. Oh, is he? I want to actually get to know Dan Gorringe and actually meet him. He sounds like the sort of guy that I'd, yeah, be good mates with. But, mate, Dan Gorringe wouldn't know the fuck I am. Hipwood. There's no way, right? Sure they don't kick this. No, not even. G'day, YouTubers guy. I know it's an NBA scoreline. It's pretty wild if it were to happen, but I could see it happening. Yeah, but you can't. If it's only because of no weeding, it's pretty bad. Like, you shouldn't be conceding 8 goals if you want to win a premiership. Like, it could be 13 goals in the first half for Brisbane. Dunkley, Hipwood. Oh, he's caught. That should be ball, and it is. Sard. Can he do something with his run and carry? And he gets a 50. 506 instead of... Oh, shit. Well, that's only because of the fact that I have to bloody set the scores manually, which sucks. Fogarty has gone to McGovern, and he hooks it. That thing is still happening to me with my mouse. It's happened the last couple months now.
Feels like we've finally heard a bit of noise from this Brisbane crowd. They've all been a bit sort of subdued. I don't know how. Their team's up.
You listen to the Rezzy's pod. Yeah, cool. It's a good listen. Been in a few podcasts in the past, but that's probably one of the better, probably the better one I've been on. I don't think we're going to call Nick. The viewers are dropping for some reason. I don't get how you can sustain viewers in this day and age. It doesn't make sense. Looks like Nick's going to stay call free at this rate. Lions, Rayner, Adam full. Oh, I appreciate the guy sticking around, but it's difficult. Checkers gave me a plug on Rory Atkins potty. That's cool. I want to go to the Port Saints game with Checkers. I've asked him, and he said he probably might, but he doesn't know what he's doing by then. Because I asked my dad, he's not going. So if I'm not going with my dad, I want to go to the game with someone who supports the Saints. I feel like Checkers would be a good one to go with because he's like, it's Adelaide and all that shit. Suns v Richmond sellout. They're all sellouts. This game's I think is a sellout as well. Oh, it's a shitty kick. YouTube Premium's not bad. I don't mind it. Getting a membership? What sort of membership? Oh, for my channel. Oh, yeah, cool. If you get it on the stream, you get a bit of a shout out. And here we go, Brisbane again. Where's the next kick going to go, though? Dunkley. No, I'm not bringing Scoops. He doesn't go to interstate games ever. Zorko. And a good kick, so another chance for Brisbane here. Could be 100 points, but I know it won't be 100 points. But I don't know what you'd be feeling right now as a Brisbane fan. It'd be a weird feeling. Sorry, as a Carlton fan. Alright, well I know I'm behind, so you guys probably seen the goal before I have, if it's a goal. And it is a goal. That's a good kick. It's a very good kick. So 56 plays 13. It's a 43-point margin. It's, well, I don't even know. Opening round. Treating us to an absolute demolition. Has Shannon been on? No, he hasn't. Carlton pretty bad. Yeah, they're not playing well. Kind of self-explanatory when you see, oh, look, we've got a big boost. If we get over 6 more, we're calling Nick. Nick's tip of Carlton by 15 is looking really good right now. He only tips them, and he says, oh, he's got belief. He's only tipping them because he thinks they can win. But it's realistically because he goes for Carlton. That's why. To those who had Carlton in the top 2 on their ladder, everyone had them in the top 4, just about. Like, so many people had them in the top 5. Not many people had them outside of their 8. I don't remember anyone, really. But Brisbane, I think, finishing top sounds pretty bare. Like, it looks like it's probably going to happen here. It's getting to the, that stage of the game where now you're sort of wanting Brisbane to kick some more goals just to make it a massive margin, just to see what people believe with Carlton's season this year. Because imagine you start off, if you start a year losing by 100 points, like, I don't think it can really get much more depressing than that, particularly with their off season from hell. Not from hell, but a bad pre-season, I should say. No, but if you lose by 100 points, you can't just say it's only opening round. Like, you can say that they can make finals still, but I'm just saying you can't just write it off and say, oh, opening round. Oh, it's alright. We lost by 100. It's okay, though. Bailey. Very dangerous forward line here, the Lions. McInerney, sorry. Shearer. Can't get it out of there, Carlton. It's real difficult. No, I can't live stream Hawthorn SN because I'll be on the way to the Cats game, Saints in Geelong. But I'll do Freo Brisbane and I'll do the Thursday game Richmond Carlton. I think Richmond Carlton's going to be where the engagement starts picking up again. I don't know, Cooper. I don't really know what they're on about. And it's a shocking kick. Hipwood marks. And not the one, not a very good kick though. Sard marks it. Scoops doesn't go to the interstate games. I've already told you that though. For some reason, I don't know why. I feel like you could actually get a lot out of going to Gatherand. Like, you could get all the South Australian plays for his podcasts and interviews and goal kicking challenges and all that stuff, but he doesn't do it. Probably afraid of flying, I don't know. So Charlie Cameron, this is for a 49-point lead and for his second goal. Sard definitely tried something, but it wasn't enough. Just they made a turnover.
Charlie Cameron for his second of the night and to make it 9 of the last 10 for Brisbane.
And he hasn't kicked it. In fact, he hasn't scored. And that's why I didn't read chat there, because I just knew that. Yeah, I know you did Perth, but like you should. I think you should go to an in-state game for the Saints. To be honest, this year. And so much for that spike. Spike's gone back down, which is a bit disappointing.
CARLTON, the obvious exit, the clear path. Dunkley,
Coleman.
Coleman.
Again, go Brisbane to Fletcher.
The capacity of Brisbane to move the ball unhindered.
McCluggage.
There's a stark contrast. McCluggage, deep entry. Hipwood.
Oh, great take, Hipwood. So, I think he'll kick this from the close to the goal square. And we've dropped to 45. Wow. Wow, that's not good. Fuck. Hipwood clunks, yeah. Wow. How many lives should we do? A lot. I'll try and do as many as I can. I just want them to do better. I don't see why they shouldn't be doing better. Hipwood lines up. And he misses it. I actually thought he'd miss it, that, to be honest. I had a feeling. He's the sort of player to do that sort of, as if views are being shit. They are after opening round, unfortunately. Yeah, cheers everyone for popping in. It just makes it more enjoyable. You can't have a good stream without a good chat. No, it wouldn't. No, it's not competition. I cannot see it on being competition. To be honest. Blue abroad always attract the Carlton supporters. That doesn't make a difference. There's no competition, really. Because I want to call Nick. I wanted to boost. I wanted to call Nick. There's no one. No, there are a few. There definitely will be people doing every game because everyone's jumping on the trend. It wasn't that long ago where it was like 1 or 2 people doing it a week. And now it's 1 to like 4 or 5 people doing it a game. I don't know. Shandy. I could just not have it up on... Well, I like having it up on screen. Because then when it like drops, I'll try my best to like pick it up. I'll know if the people aren't having a good time, if they're not enjoying what I'm doing. If there's a certain something causing a big drop off. But I don't like Channel 7 don't have their live like view count on the screen, do they? Imagine that. It's been a bit of a stale last 5 minutes. Carlton are defending a bit better. Brisbane are still getting the inside 50s. Zorko. Bailey. Can't stick the tackle. Oh, there we go. Not... Oh. They're not getting any free kicks, Carlton. And they're not getting it forward. It's nil. So that'll be a reset to Brisbane. Say my name. I think you're a troll, but I'll say it. Java. The way you're acting is very troll-like behaviour. Cameron. Goes a snap. And misses. Jack Lukey commented on Nick's post. Oh, didn't even know he knew about Nick. Lid's back on. I was going to make a TikTok about it if the Blues won, but I'm gonna save it for a time when Carlton are at the hype for Carlton's back on. Unless they for some way win this game, but check the like. I'm not even gonna bother putting the graphic up for the chance of winning, unless I do it at halftime. No, Lucas. True, but it still feels weird to call this the second game of the year, to be honest. Oh yeah, true, Geordie. Yeah, fair enough. What non-Richmond game should I go to this year? 3 games. I don't know. Do you live in Melbourne? Maybe go to a Saints game. And the full. It really should be more than 81. I might make my own. Like, I think it's like 95 to 5. Coleman, they're going to get it back inside 50 here. 91% to 9% in forward half in the last 10 minutes. And Cameron, it's just, they were bound to finally get a mark and a chance and a goal, probably. It's looking really damning now for not the Lions, the Blues, as it's been for a while now. A ball shooter or a record seller because there are 2 Yeah. You wouldn't work like making the food in the food stalls? Has he got that? No, he's missed it. But how do you even get that job of being a ball steward? I don't know anyone who works that role. I do know a couple people that do footy records. Obviously, I know a lot of people that work at like the MCG, Marvel, and do the food there and all that crap. Well, there's luck. There's good luck for the Blues. Wow. They can take that. They really didn't deserve that, but I'll take it. Probably their best bit of play all game, even though it was lucky. I've got my set aisle. You eat Red Rooster and KFC. That could be a punishment. It's not the best punishment, but I'll definitely do it. In Adelaide, you have to go through the Sandford and do a course, I'm pretty sure. Actually, thinking about the KFC Red Rooster one, I can't really think of many Red Roosters and KFCs next to each other in a given area. Who ended up kicking that? Cunningham. They would need 2 to 3 here. And I wouldn't be against it, because really, I'm fearful that this is just going to be a dead second half if Brisbane don't pile on the goals. So, I'm not against it, but fuck. I'm getting a free kick here. McGovern elected to play on. Kicks it short. Hewitt marks. Kurno's done nothing all game. He hasn't kicked one. He hasn't looked lively. Not good for his, chance of going back to back to back for the Coleman Acres. High ball and just about. I think that's definitely a point. Yeah. Think about it, how much effort. I do put a lot of, to be fair, I do put quite a bit of effort into the streams and all that. And sometimes when a stream does poorly, it makes me feel like, oh, was it worth it? But I think ultimately it's worth putting in the quality. Because I think it'll eventually pay off. I still think this year it will pay off. But when opening round, there's just no fucking appeal whatsoever. It just sort of annoys me. Did you get yesterday's? No, but I got it today, so that doesn't matter. I got it right. It's fine. Okay, well, Carlton are getting some inside 50s. Cunningham again. Could mark. Akers. He's had a good last 5 minutes. Not a good handball. Cottrell. He needs to get into the game. Won't fully fill back until there's a close game. That's a weird call to make, to be honest. You know, it would be really crap. There's always a close game in round 1. If there's no close game in round 1, or even opening round, that would suck. That would be so shit. I know, Geordie, you're an idiot. I'm giving them rubbish for that. You don't use your joker round for bloody opening round or the bye rounds. Unless you use your joker round for a 9-game round. Unless you're maybe going to forget, but I don't understand that. DeConing. Oh, just on the line. Not back officially until your team plays. Yeah, so that's why it's like I actually expect this stream to get the numbers it's getting right now after last night. I think Giants beat Collingwood though. That's definitely the main appeal. I think with all the Collingwood fans and a lot of the talk for that game, the build-up. 5 people, more than 5 have used the joker round. I'll check my tipping comp at the end of this game though. I'll probably do it every stream that I do. Check the tipping comp because it's interesting. I get mini shout outs and all that. 39 points is still the margin. It's been a very underwhelming quarter in terms of the goal scoring. I remember I said it'll be 135 to 102. That didn't happen. Cheers for the sub, mate. I mean, it won't happen. Here we go, Kerno! Finally! I'm not going to say they're back in any way, shape or form, but 2 quick ones. The fact that you're saying the Blues are coming is a little bit... You've got to say it really if they're going to kick 3 or 4 in a row. If they kick 4 in a row to finish off the quarter, maybe even another one. So, for those wondering what a joker is, so Abby McKinnon asks, you get 2 points for every correct tip you pick. So, you just get a double, yeah. Did you see the penalties? Yeah, I did see it. I was talking about it earlier on the stream. I know, it's soft. Apparently the word that was said, and I won't say it again. I did say it earlier, but I won't say it again just in case someone wants to clip me. I don't think it's worthy of that big of a ban. I think maybe a fine, but I don't even think that was that bad of a word, really. So depends. It's the meaning behind the word. Like, for example, if you called someone a fuckhead, most of the time no one would care, but it's just it's the meaning behind the word. Mate, did you see that? What did Sportsnut say? Suns Rich, I think, could be close. No, it's not. No one's not expecting it. A lot of people think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a pretty good game. I think it'll be better than this game. But Dusty's out, which will make it difficult for Richmond. Mackay! Out of nowhere, Mackay marks, and we could get another Carlton goal here. It's sort of come from nowhere in a way, but they're making sort of the most of it. A couple goals. This is another one. Yeah, but Mac Andrew isn't that big of a loss. He's still pretty young. Most importantly, it stopped the Brisbane Gabba crowd. And footy staff, thanks for spoiling. Said that you wouldn't do that. It's, I guess, my fault. Every set shot, it's just a dumb decision to look at chat. So I won't do that. Why is a new subscriber graphic Pies v Saints? What? No, no, it's just you're the first person to do it. I'm not actually that mad anymore, don't worry. It's just you're the first person that I saw doing it.
Lions around the outer side. Danaher.
So I just had to take it out on you.
Boyd with a strong tackle. Newman back to half forward for
Oh, big hit.
Ground took the contact from Curnow. Hand pass back.
Curnow
Socket forward by Curnow.
out in the full. You shouldn't really do that. Oh, shut up, Chunky. She provides more than you provide. Why am I scared? We're up by 32. I wouldn't be scared. Like you can be angry a little bit, but you're not going to be scared. Carlton haven't really looked genuinely threatening as a side winning this game, and that's going to be on the ball. Do you like me as a sub? I don't know. I don't know, mate.
A lot more static for Brisbane. McCarthy.
Yeah, I know, Chris. I've said it for a while now. Then it's not really making anyone laugh. If Carlton get thrashed, who knows what might happen against the Tigers. True, I mean, that could be a better game than what maybe a few people were thinking earlier on. It's always pretty good opening round. I could actually see Richmond winning. No, Footy Star is a girl.
They've at least stopped the bleeding. The Blues.
I think Carlton have actually had more scoring shots than Brisbane this quarter. I'm going to check.
Good mark to Koning. There's time enough if he can.
Right, so there's a behind. I didn't realise how behind I freaking was in this shitty.
Good grab. Got numbers back.
KO is useless.
One of them. Will it get to him? Cottrell's another.
Also, if KO's watching this, I'd love to do a promotion.
Carlton's had the last 5.
Call Nick. No, we didn't hit 100 viewers. Oh, it'd be disappointing if we don't hit that mark. It'd be kind of annoying if the second stream in and we don't even hit that at any stage.
Gardner. He's been times 4
It's
and times back.
not just me though. Anyone else? What? And it's getting more fucking delayed.
Danaher from behind on Kemp, who's done admirably for the.
How can it go from 15 seconds to 18?
Cunningham gets it out.
Go.
Collins.
Cripps.
Tough Cripps. Got it from Kemp.
They haven't even, they've gotten rid of the scoreboard.
Nearly ripped off it. Perhaps never took possession of it.
Now I can see how long there is. 11 seconds.
To make a decision. Neil. Rayner. Buffeted.
The only way it's going to happen is if the people don't leave. And I'm not saying don't not leave. I'm just saying that's the only way it's going to happen. Anyway, halftime. We have a sort of a shitty game. I'm not going to lie. Pretty shitty game ahead of us, to be fair. Carlton aren't going to win this game. I can guarantee you that. You've had 10 ads. Why? And I wonder if the ads actually make any money. If that's the case, I will not put a copyrighted song in the intro anymore. Because the ads need to actually be there for a reason. I don't want to be putting in ads and not making money. And Coleman's gone. He's down. That's a big blow.
This is a concern here, boys. This is so Coleman just explaining to Medicos.
Knee injury, it seems. There you go. So that was like with 10 seconds to go. 5. Is it the knee or what? Alright, I don't know what to do at halftime. I tried Gridley last night and it didn't. Not a single person even gave a crap about it. So I don't know. I actually don't know what to do. Well, maybe just check the Discord server to see if there's anyone in. I want to get new people, and I'll train him and wants to be in a. Oh, actually, Shannon could be some value. All right. I don't want to be relying on Shannon being the entertainer. That's the issue. All right. I'm gonna drag him in again. No, Cahoots will never be a viable.
Oh, yeah. I hear you now.
Alrighty, Shannon. G'day, mate. How are we? How is everything going?
All good.
What do you think of opening round just as a whole?
Opening round is a fine round, but they should have just stick with the 24 round routine instead of the opening round.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad decision to make. If you were the CEO, what change would you make this year if you had any changes to make, just in footy in general?
I think if I was the CEO, I would just get rid of the bye rounds and make all 18 clubs play.
No, but like you have to have a buy round, yeah. We're not talking opening round. We're talking into like the middle of the year. You probably have to stick with a buy round.
Oh, good point.
Any
Keep
other
the bye rounds. It's a good idea.
anything else? Should have done split. Should have done split. Anything else? Actually, no. I
Clarkson
disagree.
got-
I disagree.
Oh.
Split would have been shit.
Ah,
Anyways,
that was going.
Shannon, sorry, I cut you off. What was it you were gonna say?
I was going to say that Clarkson copped a $20,000 fine.
Yeah.
He's been hit with a 2-game ban.
Do you know what he actually did?
An outburst towards Webster and Howard.
Do you know what he said?
No. He said the C word, which he wasn't supposed to say.
Do you know what C word that is? Oh, you've got the C word pass just for this time only, if you want to say it. Just so we know what it is, so that viewers can...
Clarkson he was accused of saying the word cocksucker to Webster and Howard.
Accused? Well, I don't think he's accused if it was like sort of like confirmed that it happened. Well, what do you make of it? Do you think it's a bit of a harsh penalty?
A bit of a harsh penalty.
Do you think it's... I don't know. I thought it was a harsh penalty, to be honest, but I guess you just can't be saying that sort of stuff in this day and age.
Can't say that to the players.
No.
It's very inappropriate and very rude.
No. Anything else you change as a CEO? No, it gets the chat up. Yeah, okay. That's good. Anything else?
Actually introduce a mid-season trade period that might be introduced next year.
Mid-season trade period. And who do you think West Coast could pick up in the mid-season trade period if it happened? Realistically, like, you got to be realistic here. I'm not calling Caden McDonald, mate. Sorry, you go.
Oh. Dear. If it was a delisted player, I would just get from the Swans, like a delisted free agent.
Yeah, but who would you get? What
Like
player?
Mark Shiva or...
Who?
Mark Shiva, I think he played for the Swans before he got booed.
So you could have. I genuinely said you could pick any trade to make, and you pick him. Any, like if you could pick any player from any AFL team to have in your club, what 3 players would you choose?
Tahadi. It's a bit of a hard one. I would say...
As if he knows. Yeah, I didn't even know who he was myself. Mark Shee, that is.
No. I would say bring Tom DeConing in from Carlton, get rid of a few picks, get the DeConing brothers together.
But you go for West Coast, mate. How the hell are you going to get the DeConing brothers together if you go for West Coast? You don't have a DeConing.
The trade period.
No, but you don't have it. You don't own a DeConing brother. You'd have to bring both of them in. I don't know why you think that would happen. or why that would be your first go. I wouldn't pick them as my first. See, they're not bad, but
Not bad.
all right. Before we let you go, because I kind of want to get back to reading chat. Of the games coming up, what game are you most looking forward to? Give us a little bit of a
Round one
give it-
next week.
No,
I
no, 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 no,
think
no, no,
I'll-
no, 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 no. For the next couple for tomorrow opening round, and just give us a small
Oh!
mini preview before we wrap things up, and maybe tips for next week. Considering why not?
I think both the Suns and the Giants get it done.
Suns and Giants,
That's what I think.
and give us
Carlton,
a mini preview for let's go the Suns Tigers game.
the Dimmer Hardwick, the Dimmer Cup, as they call it.
Cool preview. All right, we'll just leave it there. And round one tips, I'll let you go through them real quickly.
I think I tipped Carlton to get up. I think the Pies can get up. I think Essendon can get up because Hawthorn have a lot of injuries. GWS gets up. Cats get up. I think Gold Coast gets up. I think Melbourne get up. Port get up. And I think Freo can get up.
Freo, okay.
But I wouldn't be...
That would be
Just wouldn't be...
that would be the upset, I reckon, of the round. Okay. All right. Cheers, Shannon. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. I don't know if I get people on. I want to get the Discord people going, but if it's not really engaging with the chat, I don't know. Maybe CJ coast a little bit later. But what can I do? Gridley didn't... Actually, I can check the stats. I'll do that because I want to check the stats. Alright, I'll quickly do that. I was watching your live stream. Yeah, I saw you yesterday. Good to see you stick around. Hold up. I'm just looking for something. You know what? I'll play the ads in the background. Why not? What have we got as a background for this ad? Fucking Omo ad. Bring back Wordle. Do you want me to do Wordle? Just a Wordle in itself. It's something to do, I guess. It's not a bad idea. I could do it. Yep, you were. Yeah, I remember. Seeing you, mate. All right, so let's just check the stats real quick. So opening round, it's just a weird concept. I think next year, fuck opening round and just call it round one. So people it's the wording that is what's throwing people off.
So expanding the warehouse.
Yeah, stock is moving, but I'm just...
All right, fantasy, because I'm actually doing fantasy this year. I want to know Lions, Dunkley, Hewitt, Zorko, Bailey, Williams, Neal. Disposals, Hewitt and Cripps. Zorko and McCarthy. They're not really goal kickers you'd expect to be both on 2. Dunkley has 7 tackles. It's a high tackle game. Team stats are more interesting to look at though. Disposal count, Brisbane leading by 11. Kicks 12 lead for the Lions. So the Lions are in front of most stats, up in the inside 50s, up in the disposal efficiency, up in the efficiency inside 50, not in the free kicks. Clearances are even, stoppage clearances are even, but that's sort of where Carlton based their game off, so they really should be leading that. Contested possessions is 4 ahead for Carlton. Turnovers, kind of thought there'd be more for Carlton, a little bit. And then after this I'll bring up a Wordle. Marks 56-45. Massive discrepancy in the inside 50 marks. And then time in front. So, yeah. Alright. I'll bring up just a regular Wordle. I haven't even done Wordle. And please don't cheat. If you've done the Wordle for today, I'd be pissed off if you fucking cheat. And tell me. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Table. Not too bad. Okay. That's the thing. I know someone will do Warple. I will do a footy Wordle up. I just actually want to do a normal Wordle. I know footy Wordle's a good idea as well. It's better, I feel like, than footy grid because footy grid you just need to think, and I can't be arsed thinking. What could it be? What about starting with R A?
And hopefully it's not as severe as it might be. So fingers crossed for one of the rising stars in the competition. Chris Fagan, he'll be pretty happy with the first half, and he's pretty happy with his defence. Pressure from the midfield and the guy Andrews down back. But we've got to put our hands together for Darcy Wilmot. Debuted 2 seasons ago in the elimination final.
It's got to be an E. That E needs to be here, right? And I reckon it starts with an E. E-A.
Forward half for the Carlton Football Club. Now he can turn the ball over by foot at times. Not that he's a bad kick. He takes the more aggressive option, but the likes of Coleman, the likes of Wilmot, as you mentioned before.
I wonder if anyone actually got that before me.
Back, clogging it up, and then transitioning for scores at the other end has been first class. But everyone's got.
That's actually a pretty good Wordle. The fact you get it in 2. Footy Wordle.
Even more important for Darcy
Let's just
Wilmot,
quickly check.
Shit.
Shit. I've got the fucking glitch. Fuck. I had the glitch where my mouse wouldn't click off the tab. So I had to close out everything. Fuck that. I went to click on the tab to just check to see how long the game starts again, and then that happened. I'll be fine. I mean, people overreact when you've got the game up for a second. Still, though, that was a... Oh, my mouse needs to stop doing that. It's a piece of crap. Give me a sec. Let me just hide the screen. W Wordle. 6 minutes. Okay, cheers, Abby, for the update. I might actually use that to my advantage by going... Let's do footy Wordles for the next 5 minutes then. It's probably a good idea.
Got going that second quarter.
They needed to, so game on our hands, 31 points of margin.
I wouldn't say that it's a game on our hands, mate.
A successful Brisbane Lions team walking around with some silverware, Johnny Brown, and this time it's the AFLW team. And Craig Starcevich, who's been a marvellous pioneer for AFL.
Well, I might do higher or lower, actually.
Lives over in Switzerland in the off-season, goes half his luck, probably just on the ski fields at the moment.
What the hell's this? Ensign?
Fantastically ambassadors for the
Alright, let's give this a crack. I can't find the other one. Can hear KO. Oh, it's a bit loud. Enter names in the field and click submit. How does this work? Did you see Gold Coast change? Yeah, apparently they've got it to People's First Stadium. How the fuck does this work? I don't understand this game. Where's just the regular footle? Footle. It means footy players do like the goey or something. Oh, do you have to just guess footy players? Can you not guess the state? Piss off. Where can I find the actual footle though? That was good. For streams. What's this? I don't feel like this is AFL though. Let's just go a Warple. At this rate, I don't even care. Oh, my mouse! My mouse is so... My mouse isn't clicking. Right. I'm going to have to get dinner. No worries. My mouse is currently just frozen. It's not clicking. It's Warpel. I'm not looking for a Warple. I can't click on my goddamn... Oh, seriously.
Bad news. We're never going to make it.
Okay, let's do it. Alright, this player must be like bold or something like that. Who do we reckon, guys? I feel like someone's probably bloody done this one as well. Let's go. I'm hiding you, Stuart. No, I'm not hiding you, but mate, that is the most cancerous thing you could put in my chat to say that. I'm gonna go. I know this is not. I know it's not Zach Jones, but I'm just gonna go Zach Jones. Maddie's debut in 2014. Let's have a look at the silhouette again. He doesn't play for St Kilda. He's not a midfielder. McGovern, they're saying. Okay, even though he definitely didn't debut in. Mitch McGovern. Wait, does that mean he plays for Carlton? What is that? What does the yellow mean? Wait, chat, what does the yellow mean? I wouldn't have picked McGovern. I don't even know why McGovern was. Does yellow mean he's Carlton or not? Does it have to be current? But think about it. He made his debut in 2014, so it could be. Higher number than 11. It's correct, but in a different spot. Oh, we might not be able to finish this here. 2014. He's not from Vic. I don't know. Don't spoil, yeah. Cheers. What about like... I can't think of any... Who the bloody made their debut in 2014? He looks like he's got not much hair. I know the quarter's about to start. Why was so many people saying Jeremy McGovern? It didn't make much sense. What about McInerney? Nah, he definitely didn't. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. That sort of got people up, and I might do another one of those, actually. They're not too bad. They're better than, arguably better than Discord. In fact, speaking of Discord, is CJ Coast quickly... What about Skipper? I'm going to get Skipper on real quick. Skipper.
Hello.
Hello. I'll let you quickly run your mouth for the next minute before we get into this second half. So, speak to me.
What's your positives for this game so far, Cardi?
For Carlton or like just in general? Because there aren't a heap for Carlton. The only positive, I guess, is that you defended well to finish that quarter. Brisbane could have put on more of a score.
Yeah, I can see a couple of players who are improving at the moment. I see, me personally, I reckon Cunningham, I reckon Williams and Hewitt are doing all right. I think that second quarter has been a lot better, but there's still a lot to work on.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'll let you get to watching the game then, mate.
All right, cheers.
Okay. Definitely going to have more priority in getting the fans of the clubs that they support. And I can't hear anything for some reason. I need to get a new mouse because it's really crap. It is really, really shit. Where's my live sub count? There it is. All right, second half. Let's say I don't even know what to expect out of this quarter. Well, you're back with some food. I'm feeling like some food, but I'm not spending any money on it unless I get a $50 donation. Like Hands and Heels, the absolute madman that he is. That was a crazy stream in a way. Well, hopefully we get some viewers sticking around. I'll try and make this as entertaining as possible. I don't really know how to make it more entertaining when I'm watching the footy and all that, but I'm reading chat and all that. Neil.
High kick. It would charge
Like, the game is a good chunk of why extremes do well or not.
off balance as he got his left foot kicked forward. Danaher.
Danaher. Wheels and goes. The one-on-one here. Cameron inside. And it looks like the Lions are going to get the advantage, is it? No? No. So, they took the punt. And it's a Carlton 50-metre penalty. By the way, it's not a Blues player for the Warple. Then what does the yellow mean? I don't understand. We can work on that at 3/4 time, I guess. We've got something to do. Kerno drops it, snaps it, kicks it, goals it. The Blues! They've kicked 3 in a row here. And just like that, it's a 25-point margin. Out of nothing a little bit, and Kerno's kicked 2 after a terrible start. It has to be said, he didn't provide the Blues with much at all early on. Now, the reason why I'm not really too, like, I'm looking at everyone else's streams, and, like, the views are, like, on average half of what they normally are. So I just think it's opening round struggles. 59-34, the lid's slowly coming back off. Yeah, I mean, imagine they win this game, then I'll have to film that TikTok I was thinking about. Speaking of the TikTok, I know I do have a TikTok account, and I posted something yesterday. I don't know if people actually thought that was anything good or not, or like it didn't do well, but if a TikTok flops, I'm not going to be too discouraged. But if a YouTube video does, then I will be. Owies! Owies! Kerno! Kerno! The Blues have kicked another! Wow! Wow! This is unexpected. They're all wearing suits for some reason. And then there's so many of them. It was... I don't know whose idea it was to do that, but... Kerno's kicked 3. The Blues have kicked the last 4. And it's only 19 points. And it's starting to get quite exciting now, which is good. Which is good. I still want Brisbane to win this though, but... Yeah, I'm glad. I'm just glad that big call's out and done with as well. We just let it settle. Just forget about it. Kerno turning into Mbappe. Yeah, he's carrying them right now, really. He's got all the confidence and the momentum and all that crap. But Brisbane probably get the next here. Rayner goes from outside 50. Really couldn't find a target. That's out in the full. So, yeah, Kerno 3 guys. Technically leading the Coleman, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Fritsch would be. Fritsch kicked 4, didn't he, last night? They've still overall disappointed me. I think Brisbane have definitely been a clear superior side, but the last 30 minutes says otherwise. Dunkley, Akers, well done. Blake Akers, he would be a player if he was at the Saints we'd definitely use. Although, to be fair, the Saints do have pretty good wing positions at the moment. Well, if Lions choke, I'm trying to think how... It'd be 49-point comeback, I think. But they could. This is like the opposite of the prelim. Because obviously it was Carlton that started hot. This is kind of the opposite of the prelim. Kerno. Shit kick. Should have gone longer. They've got all the confidence here. All the play. Chera. Kennedy. Wow. Go for goal, mate. Really surprising this is. Matt Kennedy gets it. 46 to 59. It's 13 points. It's a good kick as well. I need to check to see how much they were down by, because it was, I think it was like 49 or some crap. 46. It's 46. They've kicked 3 in this quarter. There's a kid in a suit with an iPad. And yeah, I mean, Chunky probably deserves it, to be honest. Skipper. I didn't think there was not much light at the end of the tunnel, but all of a sudden, Carlton are within 13 points. And this could become a pretty good game. Like Akers, he wouldn't have done that in the first quarter. Like, none of the Blues players had any belief of doing any defensive acts like that. But all of a sudden, it's turned on its head. You don't take anything from opening round. Fair, I guess. Carlton get another free kick in the middle. Kennedy this time. Brisbane have stopped. Fagan would be addressing the players going, what the flip is going on? Cottrell. No Coleman is probably a bit of a factor why this is happening. Kerner! Oh my God! Skipper! Get up and about, mate. Far out. This is Brisbane. This is what Brisbane were doing in the first quarter. What Carlton are doing now. People who are just joining us, who haven't been tracking along the scores, are going to be very surprised to see this. Kerno for 4 goals. He didn't have a goal halfway through the second quarter. He's going to kick 4 possibly. Probably will kick this. He's the sort of player to kick, and he does. So the Blues, they get 4 in a row. 4 in this quarter. I think they've kicked like 6 in a row. This is crazy. Well, you can't give Nick shit now. It's a single-digit margin. Very, very good game now. It's become. This will get opening round up and about, I feel like. I think it needs a game like this. Like, it really does need a game like this, I feel. Pretty high scoring. It's become now a little bit as well. And Kerno, he's kicked 4 now. Jesus. So happy birthday, Callum. Alright, mate. Bailey inside 50, gets the clearance. He just goes bang. Gardner, Boyd. He goes the weird one along the ground. Hollands is there. So is Bailey. The Lions need a steadier here for their fans, because the fans are absolutely quiet. Ah, that's not a goal. 8-point margin. This and the GWSV Pies game would be a great game of the round. Let's just not get our hopes up too high. It could still turn out to be shit. And by that I mean, I think it's still definitely a chance Brisbane win by 4 or 5 goals, but still. Yeah, I know, LJ. That's why footy's such a great game. Rayner off to Archie. He didn't really look when he kicked it. And that should be a free kick to Kemp. Brody Kemp. They're not going to go the advantage. Well, they can't go the advantage. They've got to go back. Get back in the lines. Well, I want Brisbane to win. And I think it's just because of the tip, really. Carlton getting the free kicks as well. They weren't getting the free kicks, I didn't think, in the second quarter. McInerney, that's a... Oh, spilled out the... Here we go. Fantasia, the first we've seen of Fantasia. It's, oh, Kerno just couldn't stretch and find it. Here's a chance, though. The Blues Carroll! Another one! Another one! Holy shit! What are we witnessing here? Far out. It's a 2-point margin. All of a sudden, it was 46 halfway through the second quarter. It's a 2-point margin. Do not go anywhere. This is absolutely wild. Carlton are absolutely back here. An absolutely mental second game of the season. Yeah, and few would have predicted this to be the case. Very few would have predicted this to be the case.
They got great skills, and when their momentum's going their way, geez, they can score fast. And look at the support they've got. The Blues brothers up and about. We didn't hear them for the first half. They've just got 5 goals in a row, and they're starting to lose the plot.
Everybody needs someone to love it.
Wandering besties. The besties and all. The blue abroad Pommy. That will be up and about. Mackay. He gets caught. He doesn't get fully caught, though. Inside 50. And Hipwood marks. It could start becoming a shootout here. Hipwood would love it. Love this to go through. Imagine this was the last quarter. Do you know what puts me off a little bit? I think Channel 7 need to actually have the colours of the text, you know, similar to what the colours for the team would be. You need to have a gold for the scores. I don't know if Channel 7 think white looks better, but Brizzy don't wear white. If they want their true colours, and he's missed it. So, still without a goal this quarter, the Lions, and they haven't really been, like, we were thinking maybe 200 at one stage. I know that was always never achievable, but AFL legend, yeah, if we were to put in stats and all that crap, I think this could be the second ever Blues comeback, second biggest. Well, I made a comeback video at the start of the year, and this would have to change if this is up there. And it'd be great to see a 48-point comeback or whatever in opening round. Like, you want to have the opening round games being relevant, and this has become relevant. Inside 50. Andrews drops it. Neil handballs it. Under pressure. Fogarty. Cottrell. The Blues are in front. The Blues are in front. Far out. Holy shit. Carlton have hit the lead after being down by 46 halfway through the second. The lid could be off here. Andrews doesn't drop that normally. Neil puts them under pressure. And they have the numbers there. And Cottrell snaps it around. And the Blues lead by 3. This game has become absolutely crazy. And you can see the Brisbane fans are going, what the fuck is going on? They've kicked 8 goals in a row. And Chunky can go and, honestly, suck it up. Bit of karma. Sonny's going ballistic. Egg Footy would yeah, he'd be hating that. I mean, I need to get Skipper on at 3/4 time here. Andrews finally takes something that he would normally take, but the kick smothered. Akers. Cunningham. Misses. 61-65. 11:22 on the third on the clock. Turn off your ads. Are they really that bad? I'll stop them. I don't even know why there are ads. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't really know how many ads you've been getting. I don't really want there to be ads on the streams, realistically, because I don't think I make money from the side. Kemp needs to make a decision now, and he does. Boyd goes short. Cunningham, maybe not the idea. Cripps goes short, but there are just numbers plenty for the Blues. Cottrell. Boyd. Bad kick. Well weighted. Well, not well, I should say. Troy, g'day, mate. Won't make finals, so you get a big lead. They'll make finals, the Lions. It's a bit of a silly call here. Danaher streaming in for the Lions. He's missed it. He can't convert. 105 in chat. The Lions are under real pressure at home. This is the first time we really have seen something like this in quite a while. The first time I've seen it on a live stream, I feel like, for Brisbane. One of the first, at least. I actually can't remember if I've streamed a Brisbane home game where they've lost. I probably would have, but it might have been like possibly like a game in 2020 or something, a 2021 game. Obviously couldn't have been last year. I just had a shower and I feel like I'm high right now. Yeah, you missed probably the best 20 minutes of play from a club in quite some time. Yeah, I mean, I would like the Blues. I wouldn't mind any side winning this. I don't really care too much about the end tip. It's all good, but not many people would have tipped Carlton. You know, the margins were all quite high for Brisbane. Lincoln McCarthy lining up. Much needed goal for Brisbane. They haven't scored all quarter goal-wise, and he's hooked that. He's hung it out to the right, and that's going to be another minus score. So 63 plays 65, 9:17 on the clock. I'm starting to get up and about and actually really getting into this game, which is sort of what you have to do, right? Sard plays on. And that's a bit too wide, I think. Kerno marks, though. The fans feel like that went out in the full. Yeah, let's go, Blake. I'll tell you what, we had 53 at the start of the quarter. Or whatever, it was like, it might not have been that low, but... Holding the ball. Brisbane to the comeback last time. Yeah, I know. To reverse. I might not read some of the irrelevant comments. Like, I don't know why you want me to answer the Fortnite question at the moment. Matt Lloyd and Damien Barrett can suck an egg, says Skipper. What do they say? When do they say? Was it on like a footy classified, was it? On a Channel 9 program about Harry Mackay. But yeah, but what did they say though? Would have given him shit or something, I bet. Great tackling pressure from Brisbane. That has to be holding the ball. Williams. Was that Williams? Yeah, I think he's playing right, Williams. I haven't seen a lot of him though. Starcevic heads inside. Doing all this without Walsh and Wade. Remember the Blues. And also been down by 46. Lions caught by McGovern. Spills out. Hipwood. Numbers. Has the game been good? It's been a good game. It's been a very good game of footy. It was not really looking so good at half time. It's looking quite boring, to be honest. Hewitt handballs it. Hollands, he needs to grab the ball. Dunkley rips the tackle and he goes out of bounds. Loud. Round 1 streaming. Richmond, Carlton, Freo, Brisbane. That's it. Here we go. Blues are away. Oh, fumble from Cunningham, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick. Maybe it was staged. Starcevic. They can't get their hands on the footy, the Lions, without getting completely swarmed, and that's going to go out of bounds. How many big calls you need to avoid the punishments? I've already avoided them, mate. I already got it right. Good crowd, Skipper. Scoring starting to dry up a little bit. Brisbane yet to score a goal in this quarter. I thought they'd maybe score 15 at one stage in the first half, let alone the whole game now. They might not score 15 goals at all. Cripps. Cottrell goes for the fly. Great tackle on Starcevic from Fogarty. Berry didn't look there. It'll probably come back. Lions, McGovern. Lions wins. And here we go. I kind of want Brisbane to find a goal back. Because they'll get the crowd back into it and see if Carlton are good enough to respond. Joey from 55 out. Has gone. Bang! He's missed it. Fuck. Just missed. 9-10. That, what were they, like 8-2 or some crap? And now they're just missing it all. Jack Carroll. Not another first round draw. See, I don't know if it's gonna, the intensity is gonna remain for the entire game. The last quarter, you might see a side run away with it, and I feel like maybe Brisbane just because Carlton are absolutely working their asses off here, but so are Brisbane, to be fair. Inside 50. Cunningham, that was almost something. Who do you think will win? Triple J production. It's 2 points. I'm still going to say Brisbane, but they win by like 7. Great take from McCarthy. That was a good mark. Put an F in chat if you're watching this on KO, by the way, just so I know how many people are watching on live and on KO. Lions. They're just getting close to the goal here, and if they get a mark, they probably... Oh, Danaher! 2 great marks, and the Lions are in front. This game has lifted a notch. I tell you what. 70-66, the Lions in front now. Streak has ended. Yeah, 8-goal streak finally broken, and now it's just going to be a bit of an arm wrestle unless Brisbane can gather back the momentum. Chunky and Skipper just having a massive war. I'd get you both on at 3/4 time if you want to have a war. Make things entertaining for the stream. But yeah, look, that was a good mark, and McCarthy had a good one earlier as well. Skipper's scoreboard. I mean, not Skipper, sorry, Sporting Loose scoreboard. Not too bad. It's pretty decent. That was arguably as good as his... Oh, not really. I don't think that should have been Mark of the Year, though. Well, definitely not. It was Howe that should have won it. That was arguably as good. Shut up. Skipper, shut up. Alright, I kind of want Carlton to score a goal here. And a quick one. Quick response would be about as good as they could ask for. Cripps. Couldn't skate in though. How was that not out of bounds? Jesus Christ, this game's revived. It has, yeah. It has revived. And apparently the ads are back. Did you guys just get an ad there? I didn't even click on that. Chat, who cares? Dogs are winning the flag. Someone got an ad. I paused the ads. I don't even know why there are ads. I don't have I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads for the streams.
They've been good in this stoppage situation, Carlton, in this term. Down into the path of Carroll, who's given them some real zip. Kennedy, that ball.
Kennedy out of bounds. 4:34 on the clock.
The Blues just sharing the load more. I mean, it took a big second quarter by Paddy Cripps to get him sort of
Thomas, he's taking the piss, mate.
get the arm wrestle started.
Yeah, it's a good, definitely Jake.
Jumped on.
How many times has he led the way?
Although it didn't really look like that was going to be the case at all at halftime or before that.
Hands of McGovern.
But yeah, like no one sensed this. If you predicted that the Blues would lead at half time, 3/4 time, I would have been quite like crazed and amazed if you made that prediction. Mackay. So Mackay, he's been pretty good, and this has been a contested marking quarter. If you don't say so myself, that was another good mark. Climbs up. He's been pretty good in this game, I'd say. I'm just going to check to see how many goals he's kicked.
Magnificent examples in the last minute or two.
Actually, no, I won't because it'll leak the score.
Missed one. He would like to have had again. This one a bit further out
He's got 1-1. It says it there anyway, so I didn't need to check.
from this longer range.
Harry Mackay looks the goods
Good contact.
and likes the kick. Goal. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Blues. Getting one back, and the Blues hit the lead again, 72-70. I thought he could have maybe missed that.
Second of the night.
Skipper, you goose, stop doing a World Cup semi-final and spoil. How is he spoiling? Everyone's going to put goal in chat, so I know that I need to just look at the game and not look at chat. It's a relatively high-scoring game as well, I'd also like to add.
That's just a long kick deep inside forward 50. As Sal said, Harris Andrews,
It's hard to pick a winner.
which gave Harry Mackay an easy run and jump at the ball. And as soon as that come off his boot,
It's hard to pick a winner from here.
he started celebrating.
The very best.
I'm still going to go Brisbane until Carlton can like kick away to a 14-point lead.
How much that lifts the team, Hodgie, just if he can put that through there in some of the biggest moments.
Anyways, 3:25 to go. McInerney wins out the ruck. He gets the long clearance and he couldn't find Hipwood. Hipwood goes to ground. Sard on him. You sometimes see those get paid.
Opportunities that we've been talking that Eric's had early on in the night, Hipwood's had early on in the night. He's got to make sure of his too.
Danaher out of the ruck.
Smothered to Koning.
De Koning with a great smother as well, though.
By Berry.
Berry. He'll wheel and go.
Danaher's threatening to impose himself.
Oi, Chunky, I'll hide you soon if you...
He's a deep target again, tangling up with Young. Low ball. De Koning tries to
Sard.
impose himself, but
I knew nothing was going to happen because I saw the chat said nothing about mark or a goal.
slow and methodical.
That kick there needs to be put more weighted. When you got Danaher, you got Oscar McInerney, you got Hipwood, you got Camarena.
Skipper's not that bad. He's not that bad. I don't know why people think he's that annoying. He's not that bad.
Newman. To the front,
Cripps goes to A because he can't pick up the ball, though. Now he does. Back to Cripps. What number's Fantee's 14? I thought Side died...
Now, I just think back to last year's final and Josh Dunkley was there. He is right next to him, but you've got to. It feels like he hasn't been there. He hasn't had the same attitude tonight.
Look, if no one else wants to moderate the chat, I'll moderate it.
They go forward again. Wobbly ball. Very tough one to handle. Carlton get a bit of territory.
2 minutes for me on the clock. shocked Fantasian hasn't injured. He hasn't really done a lot to get injured, though. He'll probably get injured at some stage this season. Been injury prone the last few years. I just thought I didn't even realise he was going to get picked up again. He did nothing at Port. He was only good at Essendon. Akers tried there. Neil. Court. That's the actual Baz, by the way. Oh, he's hidden then. That was actually him. I thought that was fake. I wouldn't have probably hidden him if it was real, but oh well, he's hidden. Why would you say that? Fantasia number 14. McCarthy. To Danaher. Another big kick. Sadvi. Cameron Marks. Strong take. So that's what you want from a small forward to do that. Handy. So if he kicks this, they'll put the lines back in front, and it's sort of goal for goal at the moment. You know, Carlton, Brisbane, and then Brisbane. Entertaining stuff here. They'll play country roads. Missed the kick. And I had a feeling it was going to happen as well, because I had a glance over at chat. But from Cameron to do that is surprising, to be honest. They've had their chances this quarter, Carlton. Brisbane. I mean, Carlton have as well, but they've capitalised. Brisbane haven't. Yeah, this could be a different story if the Blues just weren't able to capitalise those shots that they have. My first tip for tomorrow, just check out my latest tips video, which is my latest video. I've got to upload soon again. I've got to upload on Sunday. Kind of feel like I've gone a little bit of time without uploading, but I've been streaming, to be fair. And after all that, we've got a 1-point game. Yeah, not many people would have seen that coming. So stick around for a massive last quarter. We want this stream to go off. Unhide me on my main. Why'd you say that though, Bailey? Because it's such an effort going unhiding accounts. It's such an effort. You just shouldn't have said that in the first place. I had sick of it. Didn't make any sense, and it was.
Because it's a Toyota.
The all-new, all-electric Toyota BZ4X. Charge on. Toyota.
With an average return of 8.89% per annum.
So we're gonna give another crack at the Warple guys. To help with that. Who the hell's messaging me? No, it's just a silly live stream. I've got to be careful actually showing the ads in the background because I don't want to get copyrighted if I'm playing all these ads. It's 100% Jeremy McGovern.
Oh, it's a property eagle. It's Eric's. He uses
Okay. Alright, well, so much for that. What can we do now? Higher or lower?
No. But have you tried View? It lets you see prices.
Just for a little bit.
on any house.
Apparently they've gotten the they've actually improved it.
One pharmacy group has voluntarily passed on the full $1 prescription
Oh, what a shit start. Bro, what the F is happening, bro? Is Brisbane selling their asses off? Well, they still should have led with all those attempts they had on goal. I think they had 1-7 to Carlton 7 goals too. So we'll check the stats real quick as well, but see if we can get it. Oh my god, we've started ridiculously bad. It is not letting me click on play again. Guess we'll just have to refresh. Bill Moore, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So yeah, feel free to let me know down below what you guys thought of that quarter. What I might do actually is see if there's anyone on the Discord, and we'll see what they have to say. Any Carlton fans, if Skipper wants to say something, we'll get Skipper on.
No. Hello.
Go Skipper, how good was that, mate? For you?
Oh, I know. I'm getting up and about now.
How unexpected was that as well? I don't think the most optimistic of Blues fans would have seen something like that coming at all.
No, like literally first quarter when they kicked like those 6 goals in a row, I'm thinking, what is our defense doing?
We were talking about a possible 100-point blowout, weren't we? Like I knew that was never going to happen, but still.
Yeah, it was playing through my head. What is this? This obviously it might not mean anything for the season, but what if it does lead later into the season? It comes back to bite us.
That percentage and all that, and just confidence. You just don't want to be starting off a season with a big deficit. It's just the worst. I feel it's worse than a close loss, I reckon.
Yeah, but now I've got a lot of hope that Carlton can get their first win in Brisbane in 11 years.
Is that the stat?
They haven't won at the Gabba since 2013.
Well, you're leading by a point, so it's a real chance. Probably your best chance you've had, I reckon, since whenever the last time you won there. Chunky, if you want to say all this shit, join the Discord server and join the call and say what you want to say about the game, about Chunky, about Skipper, about Brisbane. But you have been just quite annoying. Go on, have a few words about Chunky right now. You can say whatever you want because I think the stream wants to hear it.
Look, in my opinion, he's been a bit of a prick at the moment. He needs to calm down. It's only a game of footy, and I just think he's been a bit salty at the moment.
Salty is definitely one way of putting it, but he would probably disagree. No, he's on his alt account now, and it's I don't care that much, but when I time someone out, they probably shouldn't join on their alt again. I know it is Skipper. I might drag in someone else and they can talk. I'll let you stay. Is this Jimbo? I think it is Jimbo.
Oh, g'day, Pat.
G'day.
Didn't actually expect to get here, to be honest.
Nah, it's all good. I normally get whoever I can at the breaks. That's sort of the way it is. Also, let me know when the game's starting again. I just need to make sure.
Yeah, Scoops was just on for a little bit.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, in the waiting room.
Might get
talking about.
No, he's gone now. I might get him on after though, possibly. But
I think
he's
gone.
Fucking, I know you're not a big fan of opening round, Jimbo, but you have to say it's been a pretty entertaining quarter.
Look, yeah, I've been on and off because I've been watching the Storm as well. So I've been.
How's the Storm game going?
We're up. I think. Oh wait, what is it? I think it's 8-0 against Penrith. So that's very good. The game's back on.
Oh, the game's back on. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. Well, good luck, Jimbo. Jimbo, Skipper, quickly before we do depart, give us a tip for the final quarter. Who's winning?
I think Brisbane.
I don't want to sound biased, but I do reckon Carlton. But if we're going to get it done, I reckon we need to shut it away. I'm going to go Carlton by 7.
Alrighty. I'm gonna say Brisbane get up by 6 points. Okay, we're backing away. I'm gonna get the volume up for the game, and I'm gonna just quickly change it to say quarter 4 and all that crap. Well, what do you guys reckon? Will the lines manage to do what they always do at the Gabba, or they suffer the first defeat in quite a few years. I know the last time they lost the Gabba was against Essendon when they had all those COVID outs. 71-72. Hewitt to Cottrell. Handballs it off. Couldn't get the target. McCluggage weaves around Hewitt. And he tries to go to Hipwood. Fun contact maybe. No. Gardner. Couldn't find Dunkley. Another possible free kick against. But they don't pay it. And now they're out the lines. They could find a target. Neil inside 50. A one-on-one here. Akers, Bailey marks, and Zach Bailey. Surely he can put it through and pull them back in front. I could call Nick. Getting Nick on for a last 5-minute reaction, will that ruin it? I know some would want to see it, but not all. To a few of the boos as well. Zach Bailey. From around 30 out. He really should be kicking this. 30, 25. Slight angle. They're the kicks that you expect AFL players to nail, and he gets the goal. So the Lions get first blood in the first of the last quarter. They get the first to last quarter. They lead by 5. No pressure, says Skipper. Please put Nick on. Maybe. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, baby. Ooh. Speaking of Nick, this is a song that he sung, buddy, at the club in Adelaide for Gather Round. I'm probably going to go club me again next Gather Round. The stopwatch. Neil. Bailey. I wonder if Carlton are actually mature enough to hold on here. Or they phase out like they did against Brisbane in the prelim. And that could be kick out of bounds deliberate, maybe. No. You want to go clubbing at Gather Round? Yeah, I could go. I reckon go the Sunday night. Because Saturday, I don't really want to go clubbing before a footy game. I've never been to a club before, not really much. Yeah, I don't go often at all, actually. I've only been a couple times. I've been a few times, but I haven't like fully gone out for the intention of having a fucking heap to drink and then clubbing. The times I've gone clubbing, I've been more sober than anything. Kerno marks. Anyways, back to the game. Wheels around. From outside 50. And Mackay couldn't find it. Oh, they're not really. It's clearly a point. Is this up there one of the best comebacks in 18? Yeah, it's a top 11 actually. I think 18 point competition. Sorry, 18 team competition I should say. It ranks top 7. No, it'd be top 5 I reckon. In the 18 team, like maybe top 3 even. Top 4 or 5. Joel Selwood, maybe this is an isolated opinion, but I think he sounds a bit like Kane Corns. Cameron. Archie. Young Marks. This would be like the third or fourth. Do you reckon one day one team is going to beat? Oh, I think eventually some records like that will get broken. People saying a player will never kick 100 goals again. I think a player will kick 100 goals again, to be honest. And I think in the next 10, 15 years. No, similar voice. Not similar opinions, but a similar voice.
careful. There was 2 uncontested marks that they were able to move the ball from the half-back line to their forward 50 with no pressure on them.
De Koning's done a really good job on a big body. McCluggage, superb. Hip put.
There we go. Brisbane starting to get a little bit on top here. The crowd as well. Cameron v Sard's been a very interesting matchup with the speed. And Sard does well. Sard does pretty well. Keeps it out of bounds.
That was really good pressure. Not many people, if Charlie gets the ball out the back, will be able to stick with him, used his body really well.
Cameron should have kicked. Oh, yeah, obviously. Could have, should have kicked that, Thomas.
Not a vacant seat in the Gabba. And they will be eyes glued
Kennedy.
to the finish the way it's going.
Hewitt. Goes long. Mackay and Andrews. Oh, good crumbing from Fantasia, but he won't get the footy.
Tackled by Cunningham. No prior opportunity.
I still don't think the umpiring's been the best in this game compared to the game yesterday, honestly.
The game in what's a tight affair. How are you feeling physically? Yeah, I'm sure at three-quarter time they would have spoken about who was going to take the two interchanges throughout the last quarter, and who were the ones that were going to soak up one.
Rayner. A one-on-one. It's touched. That wasn't a mark. Didn't hear the call. Yeah, I know he has an Adelaide accent, but he does sound a little bit similar. Oh, I thought that was a mark as well, AL. You're back. Welcome. Oh, at the back. Good work, Mackay. Now, Harry, what can he do? He does well. Goes to Cripps. Could have easily messed that up, but he didn't. For those thinking that this still feels like preseason, and I said this earlier in the game, but yeah, genuinely, like, you're high. It does not feel like a preseason game at all. Mackay's been very solid as well, I reckon. He's been... Him and Kerr, I said it, they need to win in a shootout, Carlton, and they're doing it with their big guns. Oh, I've clicked it too early. I've clicked it too early. He's got it anyways. And Cripps puts the Blues back in front. Another lead change. Skipper gets around it. How do you rate Joe Dano and Lincoln McCarthy marks? Yeah, they were both pretty solid. I think not McCarthy, sorry, Danaher's was the better one. But they're not winning goal of the year. Someone's saying that it was better than the 2017 Danaher GOTY. Carlton in front yet again. Seen some lead changes in the last bit of play. It's hard to pick a winner. I've said this all game, but it's very hard to pick a winner.
Danaher in the ruck against De Koning. No real decisive knock. Tunneled out by Kennedy. Carroll. Tackle taken off at crowd one ball.
Shearer.
Bananas it to half forward. Fogarty in front. Gardner gets him. Hollands a fumble.
Hollands.
Starcevic burrows his head. Gathers the
Good
ball,
tackling.
makes the contact. Holds it up on the half back line.
Brisbane don't deserve to win. Yeah, but there's a reason why they were in front by 46 in the first place. If I do a video on biggest almost comebacks, this would be up there. Like, I'd probably put this in. If, obviously, if the Blues win. Sorry, Lions win, sorry.
We spoke about how important Weedering's been for Carlton over the years, but since quarter time, the Lions have kicked 4 goals from 33 entries. Their defence has been sound. I know the Lions have missed a lot of shots, but their defence has stood up really well.
Still anyone's game. Cunningham. Fantasia. Over the top. Mackay. Only needs to get this, and he's gone along the ground. I don't think he meant that, but still. This would be Carlton's biggest comeback by 2 ever. I don't think so. It was 46 points here. And now Brisbane through Leicester. And Archie. First team to get 100 win, I reckon. Zay's been a better keeper than... Why are you talking about A-League? 48's their biggest comeback. And I know I made a video of talking about it. Zorko. Oh, he's kicked it out in the full. I think he kicked out in the full. He did, yeah. 13 minutes to go. Can't get the ball back. I don't think both sides score 100 here. I think we're going to see maybe 5 more goals this game. I think definitely going to be split between the two sides. Brisbane get the ball back. Zorko goes the banana. Couldn't find the target. Boyd takes the mark. So Jordan Boyd. I think he's been a pretty solid player for them in this game. To be honest. Can Carlton hold on here? Archie drops the sitter. Still tipping the Blues. Well, who actually tipped the Blues? Who genuinely tipped the Blues? Because the only people that I know that actually did that would have been Nick Valerio. And everyone at halftime and all that quarter time was saying, oh, geez, we should have tipped Brisbane by more. Hollands. Oh, that could have been nasty. Great stuff from, who was that? Rayner. You tipped the Blues? Yeah, you would have tipped the Blues because you go for the Blues. You wouldn't have tipped the Blues if you didn't support Carlton, though, I don't think. Keywords, I don't think. In danger. Kennedy's not happy. Neil. Oh, what a kick. You applaud those decisions because normally you blaze and go long. But McCarthy has already kicked a couple. Can line up and put the lines back in front with another lead change. You applaud that sort of stuff, to be honest. Two goals, two. Just misses. You're not in my tipping comp, though. Well, join it then, mate. We have 1,000 members. More than 1,000 members now. This is a thrilling game, says Tabman. I think Carlton, oh, never mind. Mackay drops it. Neil has been pretty good, I reckon. Neil has had... He has had an influence. I'm going to check his stats real quick, Lockie Neil. 24 touches. But I've seen him more than I've normally seen. Because you don't actually see Neil. I don't think I saw him that much as a Brownlow medalist should have been seen in games last season. But this season, I mean, in this game at least, it's been different. Carlton go inside 50. Archie couldn't find it. Mackay gets held without it. Rayner kicks it out of there. But it'll come back Matthew Kennedy. Just relying on Mackay and Kerner to do their bit. Cripps is there, out of bounds, 10:17 on the clock. Yeah, ESPN. Who is winning? Like, who I think will win or who is winning? Brisbane, still. Kerno. Archie. Rayner. He's just handballing and I hope there. Bailey. Oh, good work. Well done. Couldn't find a target. No, he does. Zorko. And that's 50. No, downfield. Yeah, Carlton were down by 46 at one stage, mate. And they've completely turned things around, really, in that the third quarter really was where the turnaround occurred. I know Carlton kicked a couple late in the second quarter, but then it was 8 goals in a row. And it's been goal for goal since. Still to this point, goal for goal. 1 point, 9:25 to go.
Carlton and Fitzroy played in 5 draws. The last of those was in 1982. Brisbane and Carlton has never played a draw. It's not out of the equation the way this match is going. No quarter being given at the moment.
Participating out of the... yeah. Well... yeah, the way the Blues fans are going to act after this, that's the thing, right?
Blues come away with it though. Cunningham to Hewitt. Skids a kick around the wing. Fletcher will get back first. Sizes up his options.
And a shocker. Out in the full.
Feels like we're in a little holding pattern after the burst of goals from the Blues, the settling period from Brisbane.
Yeah, it's... yeah, it could honestly only be a couple more goals left in this game, possibly.
Koning has it belted away from him by McInerney. This man's been good, Carroll, since coming on the ground, giving him something. Gets past Andrews, Wilmot.
Andrews gets the ball back. And there we go. Carlton going to have another chance of rebounding. Williams, Young, high ball. Crummers, Carroll, Neal gets another touch. Kennedy, Andrews, Lohman, Bailey, Andrews. And they find a player. Danaher goes long. Cameron, Sard drops it. He drops an absolute attempt at a screamer and Cameron goals. You'd be pissed off if you were Carlton there because there was a chance for Sard. 85 to 80. The Lions back in front. Another goal there to Cameron. Sard just needed to hold on to that. He couldn't find the mark. You hope Lions win. Yeah, I kind of do want Brisbane to win. Although it'd be good to see the 46-point comeback actually end up happening. Cheers, Daily Dog, mate. For that.
Daily Dog is now a
Take me home
_Carlton,
to a
place
_Carlton. I belong. West Virginia. Mountain Mama. They're still singing. Imagine he kicks another one. He's got the ball again. Free kick to Cameron. Hipwood, no. Hipwood falls to the ground. And he drags it in. The ball spills out, though. Dunkley. Good work. Berry. Shit kick. It's going to be a big last 7.5 minutes, I reckon. Oh, Leicester, that's going to work. Berry couldn't find a target. Fagan's not happy. 7 minutes. McGovern inside the middle. Come on, Carlton. It's been goal for that long, but it's an intercept mark. You're going to get off the stream for a bit. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. McCluggage goes backwards. Archie. Wheels. One-on-one there. Cameron. Williams. Out of bounds. 6:36. Big stakes. Everyone who's in the stream, hit the like button. Stick around. Subscribe. Let me know down below in the chat who you are supporting for this game or who you tipped and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, he's kicked that. Fantasia, he's also gone the chip. Zorko out, back to Archie. Brisbane are on top here. It's going to be difficult now for Carlton, honestly, just to win this game in general. They've got all the momentum, Brisbane, at the moment. But a draw could be on the cards. Oh, I couldn't find the turnover. And it's a high tackle. Big win for Carlton. It's a massive win for Carlton. Owies goes short. Andrews has hit it out. 5:37. Nicholson should have commentated. So it wasn't the. I thought I was talking about someone else. I didn't even realize it was Nicholson commentating at all. Brizzy is on 106%. Blues 94. Yeah, they are, but like I'm not gonna have it updated at the moment. Like at the end of the game and all that stuff, but that's just the ladder before the game. Brisbane are technically second on the ladder right now. Geez, I'm on the edge of my seat. Starcevic. Looked like that went touched. Oh my God, a massive fly. Hipwood. McGovern. Hollins, who looks like scoops. Mackay out of bounds, 5:07 on the clock. Yeah, I know, Zay. That would have been big. We've seen some pretty big marks in this game, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to lie, we have seen some pretty big marks. De Koning taps it forward. Zorko. He kicked 2 in the first quarter. He kicked 2 early goals, and since then hasn't found the goals. 24:06 on the clock. Brisbane have won 52 of the last 60 at the Gabba, and Cripps isn't on the ground. 5 to go. De Koning taps it down. McCluggage tries to scrimmage to the pack. Rayner gets an important clearance, but it's going to go back here. Carlton have the numbers. Boyd needs to be... Oh, what's he done there? Oh, he's got the free kick. Wow. They're getting a few of these free kicks that are just giving them such a let-off. Like another get-out-of-jail free card almost. Mackay. McCluggage. Oh, he finds Chera. Chera wheels around. Kerno's up there. Couldn't find it. Starcevic. Ball hits the deck. Wilmot takes a bounce. And he takes a second bounce. And he'll take a third. No, he doesn't. He gives it off the Lions. He'll get the free kick for downfield. And he kicks it inside. 4 minutes on the clock. Lohman goes lateral. And he goes short. The Lions can take it slow at the moment. I knew the goal scoring would dry up here. And you could make the argument that if they kick the next goal, they can do enough to win the game. Chance of Brisbane all around the ground. Rayner leaps. Hipwood off the body. McGovern out of bounds with 3:22 to go. Shit. That's not Doherty. That's McGovern. Actually, yeah. Where is Doherty? Has he actually... Yeah, he hasn't really been on the ground since.
3 minutes 21 on the clock. Lions clinging to this lead.
De Koning, just kick it, mate. I actually want Carlton to win this. I actually want Carlton to get a goal. A top 5 game. Yeah, I think when your 46-point comeback occurs and it's a close win, I almost think it's better than just being close the whole time. Carlton get the free kick. 3 minutes to go. If you are new, feel free to subscribe, guys. Carroll. McGovern. They're slowing it here. The Blues have probably got to go a bit quicker. And he finds an outside runner. Boyd. Inside 50. Mackay. Out of bounds. It will go out of bounds. Jesus. Heart. How's your heart, Carlton or Brisbane fans? De Koning tries to win it out the ruck there. Cripps. Who's going to be the hero? You need a pin drop. The last score was 8 minutes ago. Dunkley. He'll come back. McGovern. No side can get a real advantage here. Next goal wins, maybe. Newman. Newman goes long. 2 minutes to go. Brisbane by 5 points. Mackay! Harry Mackay marks. Harry Mackay. He's been quite incredible, I feel, as a return. And if he kicks this, it'll crazily put the Blues in front. Harry Mackay. Lining up, 1:27 on the clock. This is to win the Blues the game. Maybe not win the game, but to put them in front. To give them a real chance. To give them the lead. Harry Mackay. He's kicked the goal. Harry Mackay has kicked the goal. Brisbane trail by a point. The Blues lead by 1 with 1:11 on the clock. This is an absolutely incredible game. Opening round could be here to stay. Wow. This is crazy. Holy shit. A 46-point choke. Far out. Hit the like button, guys. 1:11 on the clock. Wow. Egg footy would be absolutely screaming. Good tackle. 107. Umpiring's going to be critical here. Lions can't win. Well, you know they can't win this game. They get free kick, the Lions. What do you mean they can't win this game? McInerney goes long. 57 seconds to go. Top of the goal square. Oh, big take. Almost. High tackle. No. They're calling for a free. 48 seconds. 47. I am honestly... For my tip, though. Brisbane to remain undefeated at the Gabba since 2022. A point would make it a draw. They're clearing it out. They want deliberate here. They're not going to get it. Well, it's not going to go out. Cameron. Out of bounds with 31 seconds on the clock. What a game. Kick after sign, a draw. All possibilities. A throw in. McInerney. Who's going to be the hero? A score could be enough. Caught without it. 22 seconds on the clock. 21. I can't really read chat. Oh, I told you we'd get a good opening round game. I thought this would be the worst of the lot. This gets me up and about for the season. McInerney. Thought he threw that. Kicks. Deliberate maybe. 12 seconds. Mackay, 9 seconds. I think the Blues can hold on here. Carlton could win a famous win. Fagan's gone. What in the world? My tip is completely screwed possibly here. 9 seconds to go. 163. A draw could still occur. A win for Brisbane could still occur. 3 seconds. 2, 1. The Blues will hang on here unless a free kick occurs. Carlton win by a point. And the Gabba streak has been broken in the opening round. The second game of the season is an absolute classic. They've come back from 46 points down. Holy crap, what a finish. And a game. You can't be giving Nick crap now. Wow. Chunky. Oh, chunky footy. Oh, you're gonna get the crap. That was a crazy game. One point. What have I just watched, says AFL Goat HQ. Colleen. Yeah, the chat obviously, you know, goes up when chunky footy. Oh, thank you. I guess I've got to put your name up on screen.
Chunky Footy Alt is now a member. Umps gave them that. Rigged.
I don't think you can get a better opening round game than that. I mean, tomorrow I'm excited. I think it's gotten people excited for opening round, to be completely honest. Yeah, I did reach the 100 viewers. So there we go. We're on a streak of 2. We'll try and get 100 plus viewers in every stream. Where's Skipper? Is he in the Discord? He is. I'm going to get him in.
Let's fucking go.
Go on. Give it a chunky, Skipper.
Yeah. He's giving me fucking shit all preseason because he thinks, yeah. And he was chatting shit at quarter time. Now, fucking look at us now, Chunky.
The amount of shit everyone was chatting, to be fair, at quarter, like 46 points at one stage. I can't believe it.
I always had hope in this game. I've always been optimistic, but that shit was incredible.
I'll give you a lot of hope now for the season ahead. I mean, that's Carlton. That proves that they're possibly the real deal this year, really, the Blues.
They said that Brisbane was the benchmark. Brisbane
at the Gabba
have been in the finals for the past 5 years. They've been unbeaten at the Gabba for the entire last year. We just proved a point.
So many people didn't think they'd lose a game this year again. I said they would, but I didn't think it'd be this game. The creators all tipped against the Blues. They all doubted the Blues. They tipped the Lions by 4 or more goals in every prediction, and they've all gotten them wrong.
And what makes it even better is that Harry Mackay was copping so much criticism through the week, and he kicks the match winner.
Yeah, that'll be that could do the world a good for his confidence this year. Honestly,
that's all he needs.
Yeah, 100%.
My big call for the season was that he comes back and finishes top 5 in the Coleman, and I can see that as a genuine chance.
Yeah. People forget he was a Coleman medal winner in 20... I know they don't forget, but they don't talk him up as much as they should.
They use it as more of an excuse to dag on him more than anything.
I'd get Chunky in, chat, but the thing is, he's just too much of a... Oh, no, he's in. Okay. Let's get Chunky in.
Okay, what do you have to say, mate?
Okay, this could make this could.
That game was so rigged.
Yeah,
Is that all you're gonna say? You can't really say the game was rigged. You got to really say a little bit more than that, mate.
Carlton got the ball. They ducked their head into the tackle.
Is that it?
I'm so annoyed.
That's your argument.
No, but the
That's
thing
all.
is,
Beat you in the prelims, so
you've
he
got to
beat you in the prelims, so
you've
that's
got
all
to
that
accept
matters.
all the crap though now, mate. Like the man is.
You, Chunky, you were using the excuse that we choked a 30-point lead in a prelim final.
He was in a prelim, so
6-point lead.
Okay, it was in a prelim, but you didn't win the flag, so ultimately both sides are flagless. And
Ultimately, I accept that we lost the prelim, which is fair. You can say that, but now that you've just got a taste of your own medicine, you can't really use that as an excuse anymore.
yeah, whatever.
yeah, a bit silent from Chunky.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. No,
I'd say it hasn't been your best moment. I'd say this whole stream.
it has not.
You've got to cop it on the chin, I reckon.
I was gonna talk all that, and then we were gonna win, but like the thing was, we didn't win. So
Well, I mean, I thought you'd win. I still thought you were going to hold on. I'm actually a bit pissed off, to be completely honest, because it really should have been a second tip correct after what it was, but not the case.
Although I will congratulate you because it was a really good game. Did give it your all, so
it was. I was about to go, but I kind of forgot to buy a ticket. So
that's even what you probably didn't go to the game, but at the same time. It's it's crazy.
I don't think this really affects Brisbane in any way. They still played really well, so good luck for the rest of the season.
Grand final hangover, maybe.
Skipper. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll keep you in, Skipper, since you're the winning side. I think there's another person who goes for Carlton. I'm not sure. See a Chunky. Commiserations.
Skipper.
Yep.
I will get a couple of people that want to talk about the game. We're going to get the random Carlton. I don't know if he actually goes for Carlton. No, he's gone. What about the AFL YouTubers guy? Yeah, how good was that, Northy? Cheers for the 22 now.
Northy is now a member. That was sick.
All right, AFL YouTubers guy. I see you were waiting for a bit. Obviously, you would have caught the rest of that game. Well, what a finish that was to the game.
That game was just unbelievable. It's just hard to, even on don't go for neither team, it's just hard to explain what's happened. Carlton, they just played well after the first quarter, and Brisbane, they just thought they could do anything they want after winning. After winning the first quarter really well, it's just hard to put into words what Carlton did.
They just completely stole the game after half-time, and even before they got a bit of momentum, but no one really thought anything was genuine. No one was giving them any real shot. I said at one stage the Blues were probably 3% chance of winning and could have lost the game by 80 points. And then that happens.
Who gets on ground?
I don't know. Who does? Well, you could have given it a Mackay simply because he kicked that goal. I know Kerno kicked 4. What about you guys, chat? What do you guys reckon?
I'm going to say Mackay.
I don't really fall too many ranks down though on my tipping comp, considering it's an upset, so it's not too bad. It's more shitty when the upset tip doesn't get up. I was never ever considering tipping Carlton, to be fair. Northy goes Mackay. Here's a tipping comp, guys. Just if you want to join it, I'm gonna go through it a couple minutes. But I thought we'd get a few people. We'll get Old Tranium in as well. I saw he's been waiting. Feel free to leave your thoughts, Old Tranium, on how that game turned out.
Oh my goodness! Honestly, I watched that entire game. That Carlton definitely played a brilliant third premiership quarter if I've ever seen one. If it was a grand final, Carlton played that premiership quarter perfectly.
Yeah, I saw what you said, footy star. Exactly. This is exactly the sort of footy we want to see from Carlton this year. I know, proving that they're a top 4 quality, so top 2 quality side. But yeah, no, it actually makes opening round not irrelevant now. I think people after seeing that are going to go, maybe we should actually watch these games. They sort of matter. Because if it was like
Exactly.
a shit, I don't know, 40-point easy Brisbane win, it might be a bit of a different story.
But the clawback.
Yeah, I assume you would have tipped Brisbane, unless you
No,
didn't.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was expecting it to end up being a 50-50 game.
Yeah, I didn't really know about
But
it.
but I just thought I should just go with the safe option and pick Brisbane.
Yeah, definitely the safe option to do that. Yeah, Skipper, I don't know if you've got any other thing else to say, to be honest.
Yeah, look, like, I'm all for having 80, nearly 90,000 people at the G against Richmond, but if the games are going to be like that every year,
You're taking
that
this.
honestly was a better game I've ever watched than any Carlton Richmond game at the start of the season.
Yeah. Well, where will this rank amongst like all Carlton wins that you've witnessed?
It would be top 5. I've got a couple of better. The prelim obviously sits at number 1, or not the prelim. Sorry, we didn't win that.
Yeah, it's because the final. It's hard
The
to.
semi is obviously number 1 for me. Getting to experience that was unreal. Sydney also comes second for me, but I'd actually have this as my fourth best win that I've ever had, because the Gold Coast game last year was really good too.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
Skipper,
it's better than
surely
the
you
Gold
can't
Coast one.
compare. Surely you can't compare Gold Coast to
No,
this.
no, I'd actually.
Let me drag in Cooper Gresh. Let me see what he has to say. Assuming you watched it.
G'day.
Scoops.
G'day, Cooper.
You'd have a few things to say on the podcast or whatever the stream after that game.
Sure will, Cardi. Yeah, that's bad. But I don't care who you are and who you're playing. That's not good enough.
It's not good enough, is it? Especially at home when backs are against the wall for Carlton. And I thought Carlton were going to probably, continue to disappoint. But yeah, it's just a crazy game.
Happy with Mackay kicking that, Cardi, because they love shitting on his kicking every week.
Yeah, I don't really like the people that bag Mackay, so it's good for him and his confidence and all that. Definitely. Who would you say your BOG is before we get you guys off the call?
Well, Mackay was good, but he wasn't best on. But in saying that, there was no clear standout, so I mean, he'd have to be up there.
You'd be in the contention for sure.
Yeah, Hewitt would be up there. I thought Jordan Boyd did it right for them in the back line.
Yep. Yeah, I thought Boyd was good as well. He stepped up without Wiedering.
Right, yep.
For me personally, I think Kernard. I mean he just switched the third quarter on its head, just because of him.
Well, before I let you guys go, I'm gonna quickly go through the stats, and we can I'm gonna share my screen. We can maybe pick a BOG.
Yep.
All right.
George Hewitt, in my opinion, though.
You'd probably have to pick a Carlton player, probably. Although, how are we gonna rank it? Because Neil was good, but it's not just based on stats. I'd probably give it to Mackay. Realistically, 3 goals, 7 marks, couple contested. Kerno as well. He did change the game. He was the reason why they.
That's what I was saying, is that he switched the third quarter on his head.
Yeah, so probably Kerno as well. Actually, you could
even one of
the
their
Brisbane forwards. I think you got to give it to a Carlton forward. There were no real clear standout midfielders, personally.
No, there wasn't. No, so even Jared Lyons was all right, but then looking at his stats, it's not as much as I thought they were. But he did all right for Brisbane, but not.
Shannon, what a game that was! I'm going to get you on as well. Why not? Before I do get you guys off, if I can get you on quickly, I want to see what your best on. No, he's not. I'll try again quickly. Shannon, give it another crack. If it doesn't work,
Hey.
Shannon, quickly before we go, who's your BOG for tonight?
I think my best on ground has to go to George Hewitt with his 27 touches.
Do you want to give a bit more reasoning behind why Hewitt was so important and deserves the BOG? Maybe 3 reasons, despite the fact that he had 27 touches?
I think, one, he didn't kick any goals.
Yeah, that's Helps his
not-
case. Helps his case massively.
Yeah, that
Shaun
helps.
didn't kick any behinds.
All right, look.
That's a positive.
Are you going to give it a reason, or are we going to just...
The reason I gave you best on ground is because he might be one of the best players and might be staying in the team for round 1 when they take on Richmond.
All right, fair enough then. I can't really ask for more than you there, Shannon. Okay, thanks for chatting, guys. I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to also quickly, because I wanted to give him shit, but I guess we can't. I've got to give... let me just quickly drag these guys out. I want to quickly talk to Nick as well. Just real quick. Nicky boy, quick.
Cardi.
Go and talk to me. How was that as a Carlton supporter?
Oh man, mate. I thought when we were 46 points down, nah. I thought we were back down to our old ways, but I don't know how we came back and won that in the second half. You know, Charlie Curnow was on fire in that third quarter, and Harry McKay's been kicking well tonight, especially the match winner.
He had a good bit of a comeback game to prove the critics wrong. It was a bit like the season you had last year in one game. Like, you started off really poorly and then you just turn it around and finish off strongly with a win.
Yeah, like we're hanging on in these close matches.
Exactly. Who's your BOG as well, quickly before I let you go?
BOG, oh man.
It's a tough one.
I reckon Zach Williams,
Williams. Down defence.
Yeah.
I didn't say a lot of him in the first half, but he definitely lifted in the second. What were his stats? Williams had 17 kicks, 4 marks. Who was his direct opponent? Do you know, Nick? Williams?
I can't. I mean, I wasn't. I wasn't really.
Probably would have played on like
Brisbane players.
Bailey, I reckon, or Wilmot.
Yeah, maybe Bailey.
Bailey, he didn't really do a lot for Brisbane. Like, he wasn't that influential. Oh, yeah, actually, no, he was actually half decent, to be fair. He kicked the goal and had a bit of the ball. Alrighty, well, cheers, Nick. Enjoy the win. Have a good one. I was going to give you shit at half time, but I guess there's no shit to give you given at all. It's only the Brisbane fans.
Silent now.
Yeah, all the people giving you shit, it would have been considerably silent now, for sure. Alrighty. See you, Nick. Okay. Before we wrap the stream up, I'm going to check the tipping comp as well, real quick. I kind of want to do it every single stream just to sort of see the updates and all that. But yeah, those were the stats. Fantasy, I've got to get my team running. I might do a fantasy stream where you guys help me pick a team on Sunday. I reckon a Sunday night could be good. 1,009 members. Yeah, ended up being a pretty good stream. Like, it's gonna start slow for opening round, but hopefully for tomorrow's sake, after like, let me know down below. Would you guys join tomorrow's streams? Would you have the chance to or not? I just wouldn't like to see the possible numbers that we could get. I'm gonna quickly check though to see the ladder, and we have one person with 4 because they look like the Joker. We got quite a few that went Carlton here. I'm sitting 415. This guy 2-0. Carlton CC, Matt R, Ethan Brown, Will Arnott. Of course, he tipped the Blues. He's sitting 22nd. Chat with Nick's 47th skipper. All the Carlton fans. Graz also tipped Carlton as well. So yeah, busy. If you're busy, that's okay. But like, if you're watching the footy, right, and you want a stream to put on the background, I'm doing both games. So yeah, I might start scheduling them both for tomorrow. So like the scheduled stream if you guys want to as well. But yeah, no, thanks everyone for watching. It's been good fun. It has been good fun. But give me a sec. I will quickly add something to the stream. It'll take me a minute. Oh, less than a minute actually. Yeah, I saw AFL things as well. Was in that what was his name? AFL Talks. What's his name? Yeah, I might start editing a video. Try and get that out by Sunday, because it's yeah, I was gonna get out before opening round, but it doesn't really matter. So thanks everyone for watching this stream, and I will see you soon in my next one.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blues. We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blue.